CareFinder is a real estate company that focuses on property development within the Gambia. We pride ourselves with providing not just quality and durable houses, but also state-of-the-art designs tailored to our clients' tastes and expectations. Our unique experience and expertise is second to none in the industry. We are currently building and selling 3-bedroom bungalows at Sukuta Traffic Lights and Jabang. We're also building and selling 3-bedroom story buildings at Sukuta Paradise. Other sites are also in the pipeline. With CareFinder, payment options are available. With just 40% deposit, you can get your house started. For more information, contact us on 329-5188, 727-0049, 709-8418. You can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram at CareFinder. With CareFinder, you are assured of a secure investment.
Assalamu alaikum baringol ngali konton kale bismillah ko rege momo be kerfaado jibe ka nyen temben alla di grand Bantaba programme min kanale arjuma ni wato sita ngamol be bismillah ko rege mol mi alon ko wala ke hajel bula pour kanyum programme o jibe jang on kerfaado ni wato sita jumalo ngodon milka jibe ani YouTube channel la min kira Kerfaatu Media tim ba falay ko ala baraka baki. Thank you so much. Al tende nga subscribe na YouTube channel ola min kira Kerfaatu Media ti ni tawa jibe kan through you of course Facebook ni pareta YouTube fana subscribe na YouTube channel ola mba fala mobe ko ala baraka baki al kanyum programme no ma nyamen mi nyim programme fasa ka sembentu yandi welem of course CareFinder ti ka korda wa fole ke Gambia banko kanjang molle mi alon ko ela ko lanno warta je bakele molle mi alon ko mo jamal kata korda saytolle ya say milbe Gambia bantala ni mimbe Gambia jang ye kordal sudula bel to Gambia jang nato lafta kordala donc alse contact no number mi alon ko le ka tara bareka screeno duma janning programme o nyimbe banna donc albela nombal jelale alse kumandino wotole ye korda lori bandingol sotole bari natara kene kensen ole fanan be bulu CareFinder o fanan sotole woto albori science ali kumandi alete la korda le jibe ibe damen nge tendo ke jay baki kanyum programme fasa ka sembentu yandi woto mbafala mobe ko mutanale ne kotake anin arjuma kotenna ka fale ko ala baraka bake alkanyum programme no ma nyamen bi mbafala la MC welcome Friday again.
Jërëjëf, thank you Buba. maa ngi laa gërëm bu baax di la santa di welcome.
Sa kola bi dafa am party kola.
Non kola bi
amut party kola.
Foog na amut de.
Non.
Kola bi amut.
Amut.
waaye waroon naa soo yëlo laa war na soo.
waaye am na yëlo mu si digga bi.
waaw si digga bi.
daa UDP doon di bàyyi yëlo si gannaaw.
waaw du yëlo moom waaw gars yi.
ay non.
kon ni ngeen nuyu ñëpp. ñu nekk si réew mi ak si diaspora bi. di wax rek ne Grand Bantaba moom programme bi ñëpp la.
dëgg la.
ñu bari tey ñu ngi si réew mi ak si diaspora bi dañu topp programme bi. keroog rek maa ngi gis dafa suñ programme bi ak young man bu ñu téewoon Sénégal.
waaw
am na ñu bari ñu ma si call sax. ñu ngi ma si programme bi. kon loolu nekk lu nga xam ne ni yaa ngi bàyyi xel trop si programme bi di nuyu itam suma broda yi nekk fii tam muy Mr Bojang ak Bayo bu nga xam ne moom tam suma boy la moom tam suma waay la.
waaw Bayo sa waay la
waaw Bayo moom ma duma jël call loolu lay comprendre every time
I know.
waaw wante anyway ñu ngi nuyu ñëpp di wax ne asalaamaaleykum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. That is MC Cham. Ablay, welcome.
Yes, thank you. me molbe konton na top to bottom ke fatu jam fango bantalankol Gambian or non Gambians animal be Gambia be koto kiel I'm the youngest
Yeah, you're the youngest. Yes. I agree 100%.
So nakoto kiel
After the other day.
Yes, after the other day. Talibo had to force my age out of me.
Talibo is a problem. I know.
Maybe konton kan melman na follow and mel ya be more join later. Na koto ke welcome. It's always a pleasure to be on this show. Medwala na banko molbe. Ya don't call me, banko normal. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bayo?
Yo, come.
Ñu bayo dol di ñu gab la bayol di Gambia Action Party.
Depuis parti leader.
Depuis parti leader.
Depuis parti leader.
I know.
Kasi ami mo be konton na. Mi alon ko ibe improve no maka. Bring Gambia kata diaspora, mo be konton na. La sister ko kata sai ngajel.
Era sister nene.
Ada kon na ba kon konton.
It seems like you nene misled. Kawe na re ba ñi kaga.
Exactly. Bena party leader for konton na ben keta honorable Musa Useni Ali Bachili. Ati jang right now. Bantala bankola bari akita nyaaw nya. Si konton do fana futandama. Ya ani mini along ko na big program fana lamoy kan. Anu min ba no mana fana min ba no makam fana. Do be konton na. Be careful from konton na. And from top to bottom inshallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
Bachili kerin. Abi aram, abi dunia ko.
Adana milo Nicaragua.
Bachili mantap, Bachili na has Bachili tara. Ada nama
Bachili is in the country ali. Bachili is not in the country ali.
Call topotokan. Everybody has
leverage. We have already started this program, so later you will join in. So, but Bachili mantra bangko for 1 year now. For 1 year now.
Approximately, yeah.
Approximately. So, I don't know party nyantal disqualified la say.
Can do disqualify.
Because the electoral law whatever.
Party disqualified
after 1 year.
Party disqualified.
Or okay, Allah party leader ka about completely from party.
Yeah, you don't know the electoral laws.
No, that is the electoral law. So also Alman Congress Frank.
Then I say list to body de party me along with like market. No,
but that is no. The list because you are not there. Where did you do your Congress?
I said go and check the list.
Where did you? I don't Congress.
We should not have issues about Congress issue. There is an institution that's responsible.
Yes.
Go and cross check.
I have cross checked them. I have cross checked and I know all the.
Are you sure that
I'm 100%
that do not
so.
do their Congress?
I'm 100% so.
Are you sure?
100%. Tell me, Ali Akemi.
I
know all the parties in Congress. NPP, UDP,
Mbela certificate. No, journalism.
Now, Ali Akemi Muntole, just tell me.
It's not important. Go and check.
I don't Congress.
No, go and check the list.
Do you have problem with Gab? Gab one party leader. For 1 year.
No, approximately.
Not approximately.
I'm not
going by you. I'm going by what I have.
Did you have that source?
I don't know. Kabra Butajan don't know.
Okay. So say, for the whole to IEC doesn't do their work.
So say,
don't do malo.
But at all Fanang, this is negligence as a party.
Negligence for what?
Negligence for not conducting Congress, one. And also,
there are no electoral laws in this
country. As a political party, a responsible political party.
Check the list.
The list I thought you know
exactly what Gambia Action Party is there.
Okay, tell me.
Jerry, I will tell you. You will like Gambia Action Party is in the list.
Go, Alma Congress. Sabra Alma
Congress.
Why did you invite me? Why did you invite media houses?
Oh, media houses, it's not incumbent. In fact, Congress is bad halfway.
No.
Maybe you don't know the laws. I know the laws. You don't know the
question.
Even IEC4 me along they are the regulatory body. It's not incumbent for you to invite IEC to observe your Congress. It is not incumbent, talk less of media. Media is secondary, it's third estate.
Bio. You cannot be serious.
No.
Don't be serious.
Cannot be serious?
No, you are not serious.
You cannot be serious.
Honest, you are not.
I cannot be serious.
Look, if you are going to conduct a Congress, for the sake of transparency, yes, it's not a force to invite the media, but for the sake of transparency, as a party, you want to rule this country. the media should be there so that the people that you think or you want to vote for you, they should be able to tell people in them na party leader. Don't just let me come. IEC is the referee. Ni IEC mantaraji. Fatal bala Congress kelal dong. Ale listo samba IEC. Nila munda nyatong kolti. IEC should be there to know. That one is a force.
You don't know
That
one types of congresses that you don't know. What list are you talking about?
What list are you
talking about? You have adoptive Congress. Now listen to me. You have adoptive Congress. You have elective Congress.
I know that. An elective Congress, party like I choose, let me tell you. UDP used to have, for example, I'll give you an example. UDP used to have elective Congress every 2 years. Kabita the last Congress like Janjambure, they passed a resolution that saying for the first 2 years, if a Congress mean it will not be elective. I'm a killer Congress lady, right? But not elective. But every 4 years, it be elective Congress killer. So these are different things. I'm not talking about that.
I'm talking about taking the list. What list are you talking about?
I like Congress without the media. I like Congress without IEC.
I don't tell you without IEC. I don't tell you without media. So you are insinuating Kerfatu Mantaraja, but that doesn't mean that no media.
I said media. Media.
But that was media.
Okay, I like Congress came.
Ngake this place, Fajara Hotel.
Fajara Hotel order.
Jumala
Allah party leader there. Who did you Ale Jumala select?
We did not do elective Congress. We did not do elective Congress.
So it was just Fengo. Who's the deputy party leader? You? No, I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, these questions you are directing to me, they should not be directed to me. Go to IEC and make fine. You are a party leader. I will seize your certificate.
No. You are a deputy party leader of a party. And you don't know your deputy party leader?
I'm the deputy party leader.
So you are re-elected again, or you just selected?
We did not do elective Congress.
So it was okay now. Say, IEC not Congress.
IEC was there.
Your representative. And they confirmed.
Yeah.
But they
go and check the list.
I will
not tell you the media.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you either.
Go to IEC and ask them.
So say another party, your party leader is out of the country for 1 year now. And that is against the electoral laws. IEC should look.
Which provision in the electoral laws is that?
I will help you with that after this. Don't worry. Maybe you don't know the electoral laws.
So you are telling me you take up on your code. IEC doesn't know their work or what?
No, IEC have a lot of lapses. I have said that here several times. They have a lot of lapses because IEC because that is against.
How can you even confirm that? I know. You sit in your house and assert all these things.
I know. Nothing of him for Nalon. Tell me. That is compulsory. So that's what I'm saying. There are parties Badjie is my man, but God, to Buhalis, you have a lot of issues that you people.
We don't have no issues. We are okay.
I don't even trust that you have.
If we have issues, IEC would have been knocking our door.
But there are a lot of people having
up in the morning.
There are a lot of people having issues, and IEC is not knocking at anyone's door. That is
IEC's responsibility.
Okay, Nene, welcome.
But GAP is not the only party that hasn't gone for Congress.
No, they said
I don't believe you went to Congress.
I went to Congress
because the reason why is ever since you do your Congress, the citizenry are informed and they know. At least you see pictures, you see videos.
Exactly.
People talk about it, especially the media. Hold on. They're key and integral part of that process for the sake of transparency and accountability.
Exactly.
Somebody has to sit there and say, I was there, I've seen it. Especially the media. People do not have to.
I think
you don't have to sit here and convince people.
For me personally,
and nobody is able to authenticate that it has happened.
IEC can authenticate because they send a representative and they give a feedback to them.
Okay.
And the list, when you look at the checklist,
Independent Electoral Commission.
So it was held in the absence of Bakili.
Yes.
What do you mean? Yes, it was held in the absence of.
I'm asking. I don't.
Yeah. It was not around.
And that is okay with your constitution?
Yes, it's okay with
party constitution.
Yeah. No. Because we did not go for elective.
No, but for the electoral laws doesn't say that. Your party leader cannot be outside of the country for more than 1 year. Yeah.
At the end of the day, I guess you know what I mean.
Approximately. I actually cannot tell you how many months.
I know, but you leave this now.
But you know, and I don't know.
I know. We know during that time of the Nicaragua thing, so now it's more than 1 year. We know that.
Nicaragua? How can Nicaragua connect with our country?
No, the Nicaragua issue. And it was right after that Badjie left the jurisdiction. So now he's trying to connect to say, he was saying, how did you know that he's been out more than a year? So he's trying to tell you, I know, because it was right after the Nicaragua issue.
Came and then go again.
Is that possible or that is the fact?
Bayo. You guys have lost it. Lost it. You guys have lost it. Lost what? And you guys should do yourselves the honorable thing and just exit the room.
Room for what?
Because you're not what have we
lost?
What's the word? Help me, my professor.
You lost what? What we lost? What have you lost?
You have lost grip of the rules of the game because you guys don't have the capacity to play.
Yeah.
We have more than the capacity.
Excuse you. You have the capacity and you do a secret congress.
I don't.
Yes, it is.
No, simply we are talking about the media here. IC is not media.
Not attend our congress doesn't mean we did not invite them.
It's not about media.
Help us. Which other media published it? Or which other media did something?
Whether media publish it or media did not publish it. What I'm saying is there was a media presence in our congress.
Are there pictures? Are there pictures and videos?
There are pictures and videos.
Can you show us here?
Yes,
please. Yeah.
Pictures and
No, I'll show after. I'll show you after.
No, problem. Bring it here. Let's
No pictures. The only you need videos.
Yeah, videos.
No, my phone did not take videos.
No, we didn't.
No, there is no picture.
Bojack.
I'll show you. What is the issue of GAP not even attending Congress and IEC is silent about it?
Not attending Congress, organizing Congress. It is a requirement.
Yes.
What's that requirement? Okay, IEC is complicit or what?
If you haven't, then
why is it denied me? I did it. We did
okay, that's fine. We have one that we don't know.
Why you tell me? I said go and check the list. That is there.
We had passed that stage of the am and the amut. Understand?
Then what did he see? Pictures of what?
Another video, me?
No, I told you categorically clear that.
Your phone doesn't take videos.
I was not the one.
Who's this? Who's this? Badjie mung sedeka be.
You
Okay, now wait.
I will not disclose that. I wouldn't disclose that. Is his identity? I deserve to
Bio, the date of this picture says March 1st, 2003 at 23:52. The date of the picture on your phone. 2023.
Party Congress this year.
The date is there.
Maybe my date is wrong.
No.
My date is wrong. But you did last year. But you did not attend my Congress last year. You did not attend my Congress last year. By the way, the Congress was not done yesterday. The Congress was not done today. The Congress was done on the 31st of December.
You asked the question. Your Congress was done in the absence of your party leader. You said what? You asked the question again. I'm asking. I don't know. Was it done in the absence of your party leader? You said yes. So how can it be done in the absence of party leader? I want to show you the picture. suspicious.
I want to shield the identity.
No.
I want to shield his identity. I don't want to expose anything regarding him.
He was a last year.
You understand? No, you cannot contest it. No matter what, it is our Congress.
But the date says 2025.
My date is wrong.
Like aim for last.
My date is wrong.
Okay, let me see a picture of yesterday. Let me see the latest picture on your phone.
To see where that date.
Give me the phone. Open it again.
I'm not going to open my phone anymore. I have shown you what you deserve to see. You've seen it. I'm okay with it. I want to ask a question.
Okay.
I want to ask a question. Why gap?
Yeah, because you're a political party.
No. Is it the only political party that you Is it the only political party?
Okay, why gap? Your question is why gap?
Yeah.
Because it's a gap representative who is sitting here with us on this platform.
So I didn't
We're not going to discuss other people who are not here.
I didn't have not come.
But we will not talk about it. We won't talk about it.
I see.
We have already talked about other parties that has not gone to Congress, isn't it?
Let's proceed.
This is the fourth party that we spoke.
Why gap?
Yeah. You're not the only one. You're not in the bottom line is like, I still stand by, you guys have lost it. Exit the room.
Credibility is still there. And our guns are still strong.
I don't. Okay, no, continue.
Anyways, after that flip-flopping, I get, you know what? I have given Gap the Roi de Jaren in flip-flopping in 2025. Nuyu naa leen sargal naa leen Buuba. Nuyu naa la suma xarit xool bi.
waaw dama naa la wane. no waaye sa problème sa salif bi rafet na moom.
Hankay blazer may borom.
xam nga ma blazer bi ne.
Blazer. du blazer rek xoolal ma Paul si. ak biit si.
ak daala yi. saa daana la de.
Anga bena there is this man he's from Brikama Darwaire, but out of the country. Luckily for me, let me confess. So Alaji call me all the entire Grand Bantaba send me the numbers. I'll send all of you credit. I'm just trying how lucky I am. So I must send credit we pare. Man ma receive my boss. Mo buga send MC. Affaire ñu ne ko ne sa monthly living bi jeex. So du mëna send. So nene boss am ñëwangut yow sa boss ñëwut Ablaye and others. So I am the only lucky person. So I said I should confess.
Well, let me tell you something.
Alaji is a fan of
that Alaji is very, very smart. Alaji needed a particular number and collected all the numbers.
No.
Alaji needed a particular number. And of course, Alaji cannot just come direct and say, give me this particular number. So Alaji is like, give me all the numbers. Actually, and of course, you receive credit for the effort.
He sent me a screenshot of, and he was saying that the monthly subscription has elapsed.
Since when? How many days or weeks from now?
No, I'm not loaded muna jena si month. Lolo su living here.
Why are you holding brief for this Alaji? Because you have received your credit.
That's the way is it.
Let's move. We will come back here and discuss it.
He's from
So I'm not sure you can hold buyer to account. Or Talibo to account now.
The credit will come for so I know 100%. Your credit will come. And he also hours we spend like a gel do for it.
But why buy number buy we have a gap. You will learn.
Don't worry. 2026.
I'm worried because as far as I'm concerned, you have a registration at the IEC.
Yeah.
So we will talk about you. We'll hold you to account.
No problem.
So do the needful. Or is it that the only gap is Badjie, and in the absence of Badjie, gap is no more?
No. Badjie is wait. How can you say the absence of Badjie?
Because since Badjie has been absent, maybe few personally
what do you mean by absent?
to you.
What do you mean by absent?
Not in the country.
No, what do you mean by absent? That's what I want you to qualify that. What do you mean by absent?
Badjie is out of the jurisdiction.
But it's not absent. There's not absenteeism of Badjie in gap.
No, in the country. We are saying in the country.
No, the country.
Anyway, is last week nekuma fi won de last week nekuma fi won nama na len lu bare de wone tok len ngeen setan amal nañ len Grand Bantaba show bu touch show bu riis parce que wana len ñu li lembe rew mi rek lañ dé indi waxtané ko le nit ñi di okkas ñun mom la ñoo nañ chapach indi ko we don't scratch the surface, we dive deep. Okay, so sit back, relax while we bring you the current happenings. We discuss it, we dissect it, we give our take, we give our analysis.
Yeah, sure. We a lot of time, but we're going to start with, of course, the people's Progressive Party. That's not a big problem between them. But before that,
Which People's Progressive Party?
PPP.
They still exist?
We bringing controversy. Still exists. Political so there is a big problem. Why now I'll play all the audios here so that we na just be move of course Ansu Badjie leti mi alon ko anata very late bi malum ne letindi bari ga tindu ga je baki ka futa jangal yalo ni ya jamme kita multi mi alon ko ay
Boba he's not late. They had to get in the green room before he gets here. And that took more time than he thought.
Yeah, I know, right? Ya jamela audio ba kachala jenne, but there is a lot of things me along ko. There are a lot of things me along ko ibe kikan within the NATO Alliance. Atendung sign a mantra NATO Alliance because
no. NATO Alliance.
Executive, no,
yeah,
you are not in the NATO Alliance executive, right? Because you buy jail already. So, but wala nang kasanen, you are not talking on behalf of the executive. Yes, okay. I will ini mole nyo konton jandim bebo.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين ka jama mol be konton fen fen dialo ko be la moy kan grand Bantaba programme molla e kal tentu kal jay al yalla watu mindi pour kaje ko allié la moy programme molla inshallah.
Thank you so much. Be memurane kan be follow la dame wolem PPP ti dame alon ko mo fula nyongolu milia alon ko ko sam ila party oto ibe nyo sabaka nyaton ka yala je Keba Jallow atele moti mi alon ko kenanum party bi dati janning congress PPP la congress be sila kabrin congress ita nanda carte fayo ke minnata gagné wolem Ousmane Madeki falti dol ka kumandi pa alaji la anata kila secretary general party leader bari kuma kawol mi alon ko lefindita talata lungo ka bo PPP la official Facebook page oto ye mintandi wolem yindi ko Keba Jallow e nyaton ka atale ko kabrin ye petition safi nun ka samba itol fongo la party wala electoral commission kabrin ye o jube inata tarako iko nyilu minketa the other group ti minketa majeke fala group oti iko yela party la loi tinyale kay fendol bijel mi alon ko nyanta wala signé la coding to wol ma o signé so wala tinna sangi nyaton ka amurundi but well majeke fal fanan na camp man so nyinna ko tolle molti mi alon ko tolle PPP nyaton ka bari tolle gagneta addi congress be Keba Jallow folo la moyla den nga muronna.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Jalom Keba Jallow PPP leader bal kontona be mo be la mo la be kontona be la be tentula be alla radio station fana mo be je la jero na ta jana don pour ka kacha mo do sénégal de melia lonko en congress tambila men ka PPP men ke on the 21st December PPP la congress na ngata extraordinary congress leti me ya lonko because of time wala sutiata ku jamaata keno la je wala na limit to extraordinary congress constituency 53 la banko kan so constituency kan mo fulala invite nata anin dolu so nga bengoke nga congress ke banjul bara kata nyamin PPP la constitution be nyamin jannim be futala congress la do ko do la ke do ma fanga futala congress la follow central committee wala mitino ke ye recommendation ko pour NEC na parti wolom committee nyaton ko bati mi yalon ko congress katara wala bulu anen do ko jama election tema so bring central committee sita ya decide ko ya recommend ko be congress kala masa konkole bawo masa konko wala sotiare wala be tema ba santon ko la nen jantol be se benno jele one day ay bang ba birin tata be wala masa konko dolna rafoko ay mansong ya franga ke banjul beto nga karte fay woto nga bulo wulindi min ko ta banjul wol siata so korte nata congress damuta para ke banjul odla ke woto fana electoral commission o fana be PPP la condition bala wala independent bakele so wol fana to len central committee men recommend wala mo kononto to len wala tata jeto bari men be je NEC la mo nata fo wolu doyata nga kafu bari nata nga carte fay o fana la ntolu central committee men recommend in ado accept all monde mo konontati so wala atin brin bota wodo nata focus lang congress kala banjul on the 21st of December so congress tuta NEC bul wanyala pour le congress ke banjul ntata banjul nga congress ke wodo o congress fana be nyamin bringa ke ko be la kutale mang any problem so kon campaign ko ta nyamale adun carte fana mo mang sota so cartela finala nte fana sontale yani wino min ke one vote la sonta wala so problem man so wala bari min ke bring carte faida atanu election commission wala do ko be mo wolte pour ka election ke ko dol be ko mi yante min kala wala do ko wolom ka election conduct ka ko election ka nyama ye result will announce ya ye dispute fanani ata wali ka tanda maltema electoral commission wala bo be regular 5 betia so bitung wala samba wala nanga ke banjulu and then election commission wala ata bring election kada it will result will announce the result will announce bota jeto based on tawala seta o kono min ganyata o biye bring tata bring janyanta jeto among janin tili sabatil nani dolu yaajo ko kono min yalon ko la tanyamin election conduct tanyamin ye sota so je sota mi yalon ko ye fanko la violate constitutional violate mi yalon ko yaajo ko constitutional min sarto min landi amanta monya amanke ko era result le fengel bari ko election entre la loi min koto election mantama min yalon ko lota carte fawla e mema ka nyama bitung wolu yala kam fada itandi itata yi appeal ke to the electoral commission nak wo is totally independent wo akam nako hana gambel AIC benjamin o banko dol AIC benjamin wolu ka operate independently so beri ya complain on lodge moto ya di wala lo kum fala lo kum sama sabo ya beji be kata kan la be enquête kata no tata la do to loi mini loi long tata wol yininka ko la re nyame wol na tari tan ko election le amang tatu dole bije wole loi tinyale bitung election commission wol na announce ko mini loi tinya ye bandi election kono so wole be keren right now mini yalon ko wole ya assign katu fanka dole bije yanta min sign la kay ko ni sonta result la and sana dole bije ba ka nyama so dole ya sign dole ma sign min ma sign nak electoral commission wole so ko loi tinya wole yin sa wotendi min ya sign nak wolu ma ko ma loi tinya so abe entambolto pour ya
all right so wolem keba jaloti it's a 5 minutes audio mi alon ko sa fana appelé la bi bantale 3 minutes keba nanko fana wala dia mo wata be o side dollar itol fana mansion what is the side of the story ngade fana la moy jandembe murad na molka
assalamu alaikum gambe ko ngal konto nal badi malam keba nanko yo so comme don na to ko ko do la senandi mbakering pi la kola ata kilo bakan ka kibarol findita bimba dending kate fay ko min tamida signed in the congress to ngaje kafo do la bije na pajor
yeah I'm sorry for that
assalamu alaikum gambe
Charles is confusing me now.
Gambe ko ngal konto nal badi malam keba nango yo so comme don na to ko ko do la senandi mbakering pi la kola ata kilo bakan ka kibarol findita bimba dending kate fay ko min tamida signed in the congress to ngaje kafo do la bije na patiola ka nin kate ko si da ka congress wala ka tombon na prokalo kate fa wala kola wo ka fo le electoral commission patio ko la commission la manka IEC de patio ko la commission la mo so wala fa na ko wala tan lo kate fa ko bela ye kato kondi iko ke ba jallo aboitale madike fala winta bare comme be alondron nyum patio sangina no kono patio to ya balla soto patio mantano nyato patio mu to komale amang nyata taso no fereng ni ko moy PPP hana kanundo is kam fe kama wayata nam pati dul kafara nyoma ko nyum patio falling data patio sa no lato fanga nyata ko la falling ko ndo ko la kono campagne yoke fo ada fay mobile tambung ya control ke ya tandala ko boytale nyindo wala ganyata bije sai pakare killing kola patiri dandang ko nana sape ko nan ko dake ko moy mi dalan ko winter e ko yolo wino busi bulle ya isai wala wi kare man kare do la sign ya wino di keba jalola anala molo bara mbe yin lombadu han kitiyo ko ni ta kitiyo la kate fay kitiyo la mu nin kitiyo de ko kate fo man telimi e ka kate fo la janja e kala muru kate fo la bari bim boyta e ga fay kitiyo winde yo ko la fa ya fay ta kan ganya kate fo la nyona nyaawoje hakil ma be so jibe doron ada nyilla do ko mendi wala mu kate fo la mu nin kate o fayda ya konti ni min ganya ya fo do kute mu ko take ila kan ila sambo boloto kada jahali kubati andum fanan akada fendi mi alan ko dal fatiro tokuya bankul kiabo la kapo kan kodake ko daylo min kala daylo mi alan ko ngabondi je no modol nan je kadon fatiro ngi tokuya tala mantano nyato adi ato mandiano wana ngabondi je so hani sawo tokuya ngi amam pare wala bang so puka pati dul be dani katanda la ko kuma kan min findita am ko kuma kan min sabata am ko kuma kan min kuma de ka sato min fo amantan na pati la constitution kono bi amantara na pati la sato kono fenda mi alon ko data la mira faye kaje ko mira kutola mu mbakela jele insan si fero sonno nyame ngata pati o nyaata doron mol lafta e mal nafi pati o tala nyaata man nyaata la hajeti je donc ate tati je doron wayaten nan diamo nyin na ka tandi mo la ko de tala ba kering bari gambe dum fam be singin don ko amman ka kuma da min solata na don pourko sande gambe dum bema comme dron audio dron pourko ko insande dron alal badi malamu keba nan ko ala baraka pila data to policy and implementation
barka baki of course wolem keba nanko de keba jalla follow le diamuda well the second keba is nanko ate fanambe maje ke fal kafole kono itul fana ya ko sosole starting with MC let me say reaction si PPP send this brouhaha anyway I see tay wax nañu gaay and ñom luñu wax Monica ne ñoom they will only recognize Congress outcome bi ñoom loolu lañ wax that is the statement buñ amee interview ak seen PRO bi loolu la wax they will only recognize ñoo am the outcome of the Congress ñoom loolu lañ wax.
waaw jërëjëf Buuba foog naa ne PPP foog naa bi nekk di first time ñu am kaay ni problème bi ci Congress maa ngi fàttaliku tam ñooma Touma Njie tam amoon na kaay bu gaa demoon nañ court.
Yes.
di seen Keba ak Touma Njie si leadership problème nga amoon nañ ko si congrès bi so suñ ñëwaat itam ñu gisaa tam lii tam mu amaat foog naa ne congrès soo ko dee organise IEC moo dee joxe deadline bi moo dee wax ne da nga war a oote congrès every 2 years so ñoom ñooy observe elections yi ñoom ñoo faa nekk by law because ñoom parti yi day registré si IEC so ñoom IEC ñoo ñëw ñu toog man dem naa congrès ñaari yoon ñoom su ñëwee IEC ñoom du interfere si anything about ñoom dañu toog di xool na nga ñu conduct seen élection si soo leen paree di secretary or di admin secretary bi moom mooy hand over document si ne ñi ak ñi leen ñoom financial report si parti bi tam da nga koo jox IEC tam dañ ko yóbbaale so neen xam ne kii ak kii moo nekk si executive committee bi so after loolu suñu annoncé ne kii moo win IEC ku win kooku wala IEC di recognize ne kii mooy di leader of the naka PPP so foog naa ne Keba moom kilifa la yàgg na si politics bi war di am this kind of controversy muy am always when it come to naka leadership of naka congress mu ko am always amoon na ko Touma Njie mu ngi ñëw war ko amaat xam nga nan nangu dongale yàlla rek ne xëy na pays bi dañ fii léegi dañ soxla pour am njiit bu es soo demee ba nga taxaw yow yaa nekk di incumbent ñu am ñu ñëw ñu jël someone ko xam ne mu jóge si diaspora bi ñëw ngeen dem élection mu rawee la one vote xam nga one vote dafa métti waaw even football sax suñu ko one not sax suñu ko winee da ngay tëra sa buy xalaat ne waaw benn bu xam ne mu nga ko equalize so loolu dafa métti so ñoom dañ war a understand soo xoolee ñoom seen executive committee bi Keba foog naa kenn rek moo win fu executive committee Keba bi kenn moo win mooy doomi Oji Jallow bi waaw mooy di national mooy di trésorier kooku de moo win foofu so ñi la yëpp ñëpp a luus so da ngaa gis ne pare ñoom ñoo amee woon délégué si because yow yaa nekk incumbent yow yaa xam ñëpp yow yaa xam délégué si yëpp ñu ñëw yëpp su ñëwee léegi ñu toon ñu vote against yow kon war nga xam ne yow da nga war a abale so
wind of change
waaw because soo xoolee yow yaa fa nekk yow leen xam keneen Madike boobu nekkuloon si ground bi moom mi ngi Amérique la nekkoon so su waree ñëw ba kooku waree ñëw war laa win kon fa mu ne ñoom ñii bëggaatuñ xam nga problème bu gaa yi am mooy moo tax daf dee ba parti yi ñu dee bàyyi seen xel soo nekkee si political party wala yaa ngi am parti benn ñaara yaa ngi ut dem ñu laa boot di la boot si yàggee kenn doon respect lii lu ko waral mooy ñoom benn ñaar rek ay si ñaka interparty committee am nañ meeting ñi dem si meeting si dem si workshop si tamit parti si nekk pour nga am structure sa problème la pour nga am requirement ni ay si problème la looy def mooy nga dem boorangu o dem si gannaaw yi naka ruling party bi ne waaw ñoom nga endorse soo endorsé léegi xam nga ku gën a bénéfice si PEP mooy Papa Ndiaye waaw bu ko moom use na PEP ba léegi am na ambassadeur jeexal na si so parti bi raay naa ñoom even Barrow sax respectful leen PEP soo xoolee ñoom ñëpp waxoon naa ko fii last time jéena ba mu mer ma ne ko yéen a ngay dem Barrow sa oté mesi ngeen dem toog waa PEP ñëw neen grand coalition bi nangam loolu leen si am dara nekku fa
but lately the relationship
no after yaaxu na after because Keba waaw so ñoom affaire ñoom ñu suwaam sax ñoom seen xale yi ñii ñu ñun Keba ñoom ñoo teel a génn si affaire bi because si yàggee ñoom xale ñoo la taxaw xam ne lii du dem even APRC programme gaan ko ñu am si
APRC
bu tam mondial loolu raad naa bi yuut si léegi ñu ngi doon di understand ne lii dafa am fii bu ñu fa nekk rek di am seen position di am seen xaalis so waaye ñoom ñu ngi suñu la ootee ñu rangé toogu toog tàccu wala am na ñoo nekk di bénéfice so gis nga PEP gis nga wax naa ko fi last week gis nga soo nekk si ruling party ba nga daanu pour nga ñëwaat wax naa ko fi taalibe bañ loolu fu nga ñëwaat dafa jafe and PEP right now pour nga gis gaa yi ñëwaat sax dafa métti du ko parti da nga war a build structure si nga xam ne ni suñu waayit nga door di waxtaan ak grassroots bi du ko am na ñoo xam ne tey bëggoon ne ni support PEP la woon mooy suñu papa yi suñu maam yi xam nga wala xale yi nga xam ne léegi ni ngay jóg léegi lu es lañ bëgga dañ solo lu es not about pour conference am workshop am waa Barrow ootee nga dem taxaw fa rek nga ne waa nii ak nii wala Keba lu mu war a understand mooy IEC ñoo fa nekkoon buñ annoncé ñu ne Keba daanu na boobu la IEC di yóbbu
yes te IEC loolu lañu wax
boobu la gaa yi di yóbbu so amul electoral committee bu gaa am na loolu internal la loolu yow ati parti la yaa jël Buba Gajigo nga jël Bojang jël ki nga ne waa ñoo nekk suma nekk ñoo nekk IEC of the election loolu sa committee la boobu mënut a independent yaa leen jox place bi congress élégul leen de yow yaa toog sa executive committee nga tànn ay 5 nit comme after congress da nga am parti da nga am di nekk discipline committee ñu ne waa rek ma tànn discipline committee yow executive committee yéen a toog ñu ne nañ jël ñu kenn teg leen ko ñoom loolu la gaa yi def so ñooñu ak AIC nekkoon benn moom na accept ne win neen ko ba tey mun naa nekk advice si parti bi comme ni ko Oji nekkoon di gaay di advice pousse xale yi because moom Keba moom di first chairman of first mayor of KMC.
waaw man yàggut laa ko.
Keba moom di first mayor of KMC. Keba du xale de bu doon taay mooy juróom sax soo ko soo ba tey nga ne ko first mayor of KMC nga bëgg a xëccoo leadership ba xam naa sax du bëgg rek a président candidat pour di war ne ma may parti leader rek foog naa loolu war nañ ko mën a passé si bàyyoo tam lu ma bëgg mu understand gis nga soo nekkee young politicien ñëpp xam ne Badjie suñu xarit la man suma xarit la man Badjie ku xariñ la ku xajaan la ni ku xajaan la ba tey problème mu am ni yëpp nekku ne pour boppam la de ay mbir lay dimbali mun na am léegi 10,000 dalasi léegi nga ne ko dama am problème mu jëli mu jox la ko Badjie loolu la mer wane gap right now problème mu na am dafa leen congrès loolu mooy dëgg right now ndiween rey na ko defut NAP defuñ ko parti yi ko def si defuñ ko parti yi ko def eggul remut 5 pare congrès yi def congrès yëpp télé yi génne nañ ko ñu subee beneen nañ ko so mun na def congrès si biir pukus nga toog yéen mais da ngeen mën ko ne waa nii ngeen génne def ngeen congrès loolu mënut a am réew ngeen bëgg a élif te ñu ne war a xam seen faar sa système dañ ko war a xam naka la xam di dugg si parti bi naka la mu génnee dañ ko war a xam
this one
waaw nekkul
can you naka la woon qualify that
waaw
bëgg nañoo gis sa financial statement if it does exist
waaw so yow la pare
yow
sa loo wax sa dafa grave sax yow loo wax nga ne ba ci lii dafa ñëw sécurité dugga génnaat sécurité alors dafa am lu mu def kon dafa alors kon wala ko leen
by road or by air
so olu say bu dugga sama nit ki si problème ba ci lii ñëwut Gambia ba ci lii ñëwut waaye mu ngi def liggéey bu am solo mu ngi def presse naka presse lise mu ngi def presse lise dafa right wala de physically nekku si ground bi pour organise congress and amu leen congress wala def mooy ba tey am ngeen time bu ko AIC may neen ñu xam ne ni ngi ànd ak nguur bi nekk ay ministre ñu leen jox moo time pour ñu def congress lu mel ni NRP GPDP seen bos ñu gis nañ ko fii dum na waa MPP ñu fesal tëpp xool bi nga so kon tey waaw soo léegi yéen defaagu leen ko ba tey am ngeen time because loi AIC electoral law dafa ne soo nekkee si parti si executive committee parti da nga war a dugg di génn for 1 year nga absent génn loo rek yow la disqualified moo tax loolu yaa jëm nag 2015 electoral law bi lañ change dañ ko ameen loolu dañ ko defoon bu ko sox ñu nekkoon si diaspora ñu mën leen génne du nga du bokk si executive committee waaye di moo da nga am pour dugg di génn soo dugg di génn ñu gis dugg di génn qualify nga pour nga saaf si executive committee but after dafa loolu yow na war a disqualified waruloo saaf si executive committee any party loolu si loolu la nekk 2015
and you can make a good party
maa ngi now understand moo taxit am na parti da boo xam ne saa yu ne ko mën a curux ca
da nga dugg di génn fu jàng roof di génn waaw soo ko defoo automatically
waaw mu ngi curux di
loolu la so loolu si loo bi la nekk so loolu ma la advice yéen suma waay ngeen ba ci suma nit la ñoo bokkoon parti maanaam moom ñoo bokkoon GDC ñu anam ba ci li house to house campaign waaw so do bokkoon parti so do mooy pour nga détail bi bu ko génne yaat te wala saga bu ko fii lu fi vidéo am lu fi am vidéo leen ko génne waaw jërëjëf
thank you
I think it's not the right thing for Keba Jallo,
yes,
Honorable, to kind of make it a problem. Because already the party has got some stains, you know, regarding leadership issues.
Yes.
Just recent years ago. So, Mom, Sumadon, Mom, I would not want it to be a problem for party unity, you know, for relevance and limit a lot of finger pointing and internal, you know, disunity. Mom, pasengit la te man, mom te jangana a lot because MC Mumai
is the
first mayor. So that is not a small thing. Mom kay warna my chance. Legi sulul dara sa my chance. You know, am ga nit dang de am sa prime. That's what we should accept. I cannot be most likely for next 20 years and relevant as probably I am today. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, so you have to give chance. By school, sir, they market.
Yeah.
Wow. So, mom, kay na give up, right? I see according to Lingena, I see ne new book Congress be outcome bilan recognize. So, man ko nyan magla defan na lu ba dekabi bum ko ya. Living like next time mun na ñëwaat su ne give up. Waaw mu bàyyi rek pour parti bi mun a reform because ku mujjee wax moom reform bi la nekk di wax. boo xoolee leadership am according to moom own standards am parti bi amut progress bu ñu bugga. So it's important that we change, and this does not, I like that argument, this is not only for PPP. You see, if you are in the party for years and things don't work, there's no party that wants to be in opposition forever. So if you are there for so long and things don't work, give chance.
Give chance.
It's natural, you know. Give chance. It's important, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Bayo?
Yes. Yalong. IEC coming out for Yemen, what? It's not even mandatory for them to observe the electionary process of party congresses. But yalo, near the political parties invite them. For NRC, AGB, process whether it is credible, whether it's not credible. I would not want to assert the claims on which Kebaya may put across, whether election committee, that is internal party structure, the manner in which the entire process went, which was fraudulent, according to what I listened from the audio he sent. But in our level, it's also part of the responsibility of the IEC to ensure the outcome cannot just be validated. But again, let them go through the process again, whether it was fair or not fair. Because it will be yelling. Because I can remember when we were doing our Congress, the Senate representative, and that representative came, and then it was satisfactory in the process. Before, whenever the administrative secretary can send.
Which Congress are you referring to?
2023.
I just want us to
I am coming. That would be my last.
Which of the Congresses?
I want to all our Congresses.
Okay. No, you said when our last Congress, when they were there, they whatever. So I wanted to know which last.
The one at Fajara Hotel.
Okay.
2024,
December 31st.
I see you need to sit down program.
Listen to me, I know what I'm telling you.
Go ahead.
So if they are saying they can just accord the outcome of the present election results, I give a processing category, whether it is credible or not. Because I will not just say Uncle Keba will just accept defeat, because I was not in the Congress. Whether it was fraudulent or not, it only be, and you also interview other people they are part of that.
Uncle Keba amam balanko ya
accept na de.
Ama balanko ya butele de. Yalo itola agimeno mendi. Iko nyil nyanda document dole sign.
Exactly.
Ima wole sign. Election wa sondela kwa photo.
But it's
all luwa man song wala. That's what I'm saying. Keba also is saying ko itol mo luwa fon soro ila fenko. If you listen to Keba nankola asas.
Yeah, but that's from the opposite side.
Yes.
Or the other side. Yeah, of course about denial.
So when somebody is quoting a law and say a law said something, the other one does say
the law doesn't
there
say
is
so.
It's just saying the law doesn't say. It say they don't even have such law.
Yes,
so now it's the person who accuses must prove.
Yeah.
So now
They'll
it is
do
up to Keba not only give audios or whatever, come with a press statement and quote the section. Publish your
they quoted a section yesterday, but
even going to that
section of the Constitution.
Yes, they said section
IEC is the custodian and the regulatory body of
Is
what
it-
only
is-
quoted the
is-
section,
is it-
or they indicated everything verbatim.
No, they just quote
only
section.
quoted the section.
That is not enough. Again,
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
it is not logical
So, yeah, it's
for
a section.
for let's say the process is fraudulent. Now, instead of going back to the drawing table, you now say no, now it's this guy who won. How does that happen?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I'm not that's what we had here. So I think that is not the way.
Yeah,
it happens.
but we all know IEC is the custodian. You understand?
Of
Of
what?
political party constitution.
Well, now wait.
Yeah,
From
but-
the IEC, because they are quoting the internal IEC. They have an IEC.
No, I'm not talking about
So the
internal-
Gambia
I'm
IEC
talking about independent electoral commission
of the Republic of the
the
Gambia.
Gambia. Yes.
Okay.
They have all our constitutions. And the law constitution mean for they know it. It's there. If this man is claiming that provision is in the constitution, then prove it. If it's there, it's there. If it's not there, it will not be found. Yeah,
Technically, IEC has confirmed.
No. Let me say. Let's say when provision BJ. Let's say when provision BJ ma sign. But for that time, when provision sign, inyanta nyil disqualified lale. Puruka leadership di nyil la. What they should have done was simple. Okay. Let's say when nyile election of violate le, election rules of violate la party order. What they would have done is maybe a new election command. But not Kavoko, mil vote already, they disqualified. They disqualified 7 people, including the party leader.
Of violating that provision.
Yes, for violating. They're not
That proportionate.
But now,
You can
call for a first election.
That should be a remark.
Let me go with your assertion that there is even a law that they were quoting or that should be followed or whatever which IEC have. Now, I'm sure if the law is saying if a certain document should be signed after an election and somebody fails to sign it, the person will be disqualified. Now, but then, what is the grace period that you will be given to sign it in the absence of which you will be disqualified? That's one. Now, if you are disqualified, that law should have set out procedures of how to elect a new person. I'm sure the law will not just leave it vague and then they just said, okay, since the law has disqualified Bayo, now let's look whose face is more prettier or who are we more familiar with, then we choose that person. I'm sure the law will not do that.
Yes.
So there's a lot to look into.
What I'm saying also, if even it's going to that extent, IEC should be able to know how to go about it. If it's going to be a rematch, I think in the electoral law, it's clear.
This man sitting on my right, referencing IEC. No, I'm more wanted by IEC than this people.
I'm not wanted by IEC. Because if I'm wanted by IEC, I would have called to book. But me, I'm not wanted by IEC. What IEC is asking for political parties to do, the requirement, I met them. And I'm still meeting those requirements. Yeah, I don't have a problem with IEC. What I'm saying is, IEC is the regulatory body of all political parties. Issues like this should not bring problem to any internal party structure because they have the final say. Yeah, if this man is quoting a reference, is quoting a provision in that constitution, let them go. If it's there,
maybe you do not understand this point. IEC may only interfere, provided that both parties have submitted their list.
This year.
But in as much as it is internal, the IEC cannot act.
Yeah,
and
Palma can say that.
But IEC has already accepted the election outcome.
Let me come.
Because it did not happen on the day of the control. It was after the effect.
Come on. He said the IEC said they will only accept the outcome of the election.
In which they were present.
Of course.
In which they were present.
Yeah.
What happened after
if they are not present, they might also. For example, you and I has a dispute. You would submit your files, and I will submit my files. So comparison in this, they will make sure that they will be forced to act.
Then they have one now, and that is the outcome of the Congress. That's what they have.
So there's for the component, for the perspective of IPC, for them is the satisfactory. That the election, the process was fair.
Was fair and fair, yeah.
That's what's why I see.
So Mr. Keba, you advise Mr. Keba, our honorable,
yeah,
to just
my big brother.
And brother,
let me remind you, when they had issues with Bachili went and endorsed Barrow, they sat and said they have fired Bachili, not knowing that they don't have the mandate to fire Bachili. After they sat and negotiated, did IEC intervene to resolve that?
No, IEC did not intervene. Exactly. We seek the attention of IEC.
Yes,
as our candidate, you understand? To solve the internal party issues at the time, then we are able to succeed.
But what was IEC's role in that?
I think we did not come to. At least this. I think we did not come to a consensus building. By that time, I should have told you that.
Because they realized that
advice. Also, as a party leader, we had quite a lot of things that.
Okay.
But what I would advise is. It's not the first to do it. Uncle OJ did it. When he looked at the PPP at the time, he also have a stake in PPP at the time. Yeah, but I give it a Amanjari. Yeah, let me take a back seat.
Who represented PPP today at your meeting? Inter-party meeting?
None of them came.
None of them.
Supposed to be Jenna, but Jenna had an appointment somewhere. But Karfa was supposed to come, but he also did not show.
He did not show. Okay. Then what's your reaction?
Okay, this is the thing. I'm going to start by, I think MC talked about it, mentioned it, and Bojang mentioned it, in regards to you cannot continue to hold a position and not making any impact or difference, but you still clinch onto it. At some point in time, then Ampur take a back seat or move and give somebody and see if the change that is being desired can be achieved with a new face, a new strategies, new ideas, new energy, you know, and new support and new influence, because a new person comes with all of those things.
Change, yeah.
Right? And over familiarity also, that they progress today, and all that. So I just wanted to emphasize on that point, because it's very, very important. We see that happening in many political parties. Right. I'm sure we're going to get into that discussion right after this. But we see, yeah, they're still clinging my party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Bojang say, you know, you cannot be relevant until you die.
And
at some point in time,
people their party.
Which people?
UDP.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a right to comment. That's fine.
He's talking about UDP. He's talking about Jammeh.
He said, okay, another example.
No, you know, one thing she fails to understand. Jammeh is the brain
Okay, we
No.
don't anticipate. Shouldn't be the subject. We will know. We will know whether it's the other brain will get to you. We will know whether it's the other brain.
You see, I mentioned Jamie, and he mentioned UDP. So basically, when you speak and you give references or examples of why you say certain thing, just to authenticate it or validate it.
Exactly.
But my brother, I'll give you a befitting response. You claiming or saying that Jamie is the brain.
Oh, of course.
No, don't jump.
Okay,
Don't
come on.
jump ship. Let me finish and then we'll get back to that. Yeah, let me finish. Now, PPP, man dama feel ni ñoom ñoo gas seen own path, understand nga dugal si seen boppa suul seen boppa ñi nga xam ne seen loxo yaa ngi xaw a fiin ñuy yuuxu help you understand ñoom man dama feel ni honestly the late Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara fi mu mun a nekk I'm sure ne mu ngi shake ne you know what, this is not what I left behind. This is not what I worked for so many years and passed on to, and now this is what is happening. Gis nga Allah dafa wax ne gis nga loo tuur loo koppa mu tuuru loo toj mu tas loo dama dagit nga faa fekka te dañ war a bàyyi xel. This leadership thing has been long existing in the PPP. Yet man dama gis ne ñàkk a doylu la ñàkk a gëm seen boppa ñàkk a xam ne maa fa ne woon ne watuma fa waaye ka fa ne war naa koo support war naa koo dooleel parce que jëm kanamam bokk na si suma jëm kanam bi ko dafa gën a solidify suma legacy if ne I have left a legacy there because am na ñu fi hold leadership position bàyyuñ fa dara loolu woy gu ñaaw loolu gis nañ ko fi so now li ma bëgg a delloo waat ñu bàyyi xel am nañ fi issues ak honorable Touma Njie mu doon jigéen ku mot góor ku mu am taxawaayam gom boppam a resilient woman formidable and very strong right ñu nekk ci complot ay góor de complot ñu dandal ko fa you know lan la def mu dem court and then court bi joxe verdict even that I don't see them reacting to what the court has already said ku nekkaa ngi ne tenkum teres bàyyi loolu muy demee boor waaye dama leen bëgg a fàtte leen di nga góor ku ko songa da ngaa sanku xam nga jigéen ay tëgg ba jigéen ku ko songa da ngaa sanku parce que they attempted to humiliate and disgrace her. Léegi xoolal ñoom the embarrassment and the disgrace that have befallen all of them since how many months going and we are still there. At the end of the day, def nañ Congress, right? And man, the process that I question. Because di nga gis ne process bi it was all about bring who we think will support us, bring who we think is close to us, bring who we think is going to be for us, you understand, so that we can continue to maintain to be there. And that did not work. Affaire bi koppu seen gannaaw moo taxit ñu nekk fi ñu nekk and ni ko MC waxee rek one vote lu métti la fàtte ngeen ba MPP demee woon Congress chairmanship bi Brikama one vote boobu noonu ci ngom bi
yes
jiite
amee jiite ak Sidi ci ngom ba one vote boobu noonu gis nga naka la yëngalee
ci ngom ba one vote moom ni ki mbéj la fay mun loo ko fekk
one vote dafa metti te man dama gis ne one vote boobu noonu possibly dafa am ku naka la woot ba dafa am ku backstab
could possibly
backstab. I'm sure they defoon nañ seen groundwork and feel ne am nañ the numbers. You know what I mean? Exactly, like I said, incumbent over familiarity. Why one vote all na ne am na ku leen jump fa c'est last minute.
I understand some delegates they didn't vote, right? I understand why am na ñu ñibi.
Exactly. Moo tax ma ne la the process bi sax process bi suñ ko seetatee sax you know exactly mun naa render this whole process null and void. Why at the end of the day ñoom accept nañ ko whether it's the opposition or the incumbent side accept nañ ko ba votes are cast ba the difference was one vote. So now can I win when it comes to votes it's not the question here. It's a matter of signing a document. Now the law that they're quoting, let them bring it out. Let's see what the law says. If you do something, what becomes
the penalties?
The penalties. If you fail to do something, the grace period, and after, if there is a penalty on you or what a consequence, what then? What after? Not just to sit and select somebody and say, oh, since you were there, you are now or whatever. But this Madike, he was handed the party leadership prior to even them going to election. In it, I saw that. That when they announced the PPP, that Madike is the new...
That was a presumption.
No. Madike, Keba was the party leader.
Keba was the party leader.
Yes.
But I saw that Madike was given the leadership, the mantle of leadership, not a few months ago in the 2004, late 2004.
No, he was a flyer campaign la one.
Oh, I think it was a campaign promoting. But before the Congress.
For the party leadership or whatever. Exactly. Okay, whichever one. So, mugi fofu non why lepp li ñoy wax rek nangu dogali yalla dafa baax. Nga man lima gis PPP fu mu nekk ni they claiming relevance, they claiming power, they claiming existence, they claiming naka lañ ko xaté liñ fi defoon forefathers or whatever, which pour man dama feel ne it's all a farce. Li all of day wax ne di sakar nde ko te sexo nax sa bop la.
All right.
Fiñ fo ne lañ ne newuñ fa. Let them go back, understand that, bring everybody on the table, let them regroup, ñu defaraat seen toogaay. You know what I mean? Gis nañ fi claim woon nañ ne ñu ngi in alliance with Barrow. Papa Ndiaye am fa position mu ne mu tekkaara di ko soxlaam. Apart from Papa Ndiaye suñ ne PPP Keba sa nit ñi dañ dee fàtte ne moom moo nekk parti leader. Papa Ndiaye mu ngi ne teg mel ni ki bokkaatu parce que soxlaa ngee fañ. And can you imagine a party like the PPP, even APRC understand nga liñ am PPP amuñ ko. See this administration, who else has something to boast for and say suñ alliance amal nañu njëriñ, amal na njëriñ parti bi. You know what I mean? PPP, 30 years in existence. Ngendi in the 2-2 from the provinces. It's all lack of finances. It's all lack of resources. Mota hit ngen dem si pukus bobu def for Congress. And now you nge here. You know what I mean? So mota may legacy ñena dañ ko dey claim te fekk newu fa. At the end of the day, man dama feel ne the late Sada do Kera Badjie wara fayin ko xoromam. Fayin naar bi xoromam.
So we go haste tamit nga xamne ñom nekkuñ fi nga def ndanka.
Yemal ko rek. You consider it?
Man yemal ko rek. Ñom nekkuñ fi da nga xaar buñ fi ñëwé. Nga wax lepp.
No, but they've already
no.
Let me tell you.
No,
Keba Jallow was supposed to be our guest. That night of the show, that's when he did not even call. Booba called and said, hey, the show is going to be at this time. It was like, oh, and in fact, I was going to call you. I have something else to attend to.
I have the mom ditch.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not
so.
No,
even today. So today the same thing. MC call now. I also called the PRO. So ñun moom dañ dee it's not our fault ne ko suñ fault.
It's for me if you call it haste that's your own. I'm not PPP.
I have done Congress already.
No, in this case, Alberto Nyekan.
No. I'm going to explain the overstay.
My reference line is
this is an improvement. This planning I'm overstay. Improvement I'm not.
Okay, all right. No, so mira now APRC no alliance ko nga fa ñame starting I'm entering executive koro because here by le sign but laftale before we go to Allah board by to like muna na ya arrest in Senegal what happened, do you know?
Conspiracy, right?
Like what
conspiracy?
Again another arrest?
Yes,
he's almost 3 weeks now.
Do mal la fla diam la but it's like I mim funyi wala ñi dikoy katale be plan kam pour ka yaay jëme sendina. And at the same time ala natalo yaay jëme la natalo Jomay Sonko wala yatina yamuta. But then mimmu mioti satol ni natalo print atema o mari lo and wo mari fo ma baytu la lo. You see? So yo muta yo question fay ñi lo na ka malo. Jumale bla ñi print na mo ma ki ateyake pour ka ko dole soto. Why keeping this one?
So do you guys know Jumale bo koma?
Anyway, I mean for you all internal conspiracy
within the
NATO alliance
within
itself.
the NATO alliance.
No, wait, Buba,
within the NATO alliance itself.
But why are they linking by two line with that T-shirt that has Yaya Jammeh, Jomai, and who else?
Sonko.
T-shirt?
No, it's because a program on ye minke, it is ya bunya di atel.
Okay, the ala plan program.
That is, the program min keta. Ya bunya di atel la mimu festival oje ya bunya di atel la. Ka tel nyanta host la in Barajese.
Okay.
Ate juma baytullah. So for it to be clear, Moldo le feta ka programo organize. Right?
Yeah, mole programo organize.
So organize
different areas. So sanyi afutata atema. Comme naba organize la don to molle ka responsible la. So sanyi mimbe kala Barajese wolem ate tati ate ya bunya di ate la prate ce programme on spearhead.
Is it a political program?
No. It's just
so new program on ketale
festival or culture.
Hala buba program on ketale fo ibe non planning la.
No yakele.
Sa nibe program on kela ya to la dola o ye bunya do di dola ya long ibe saralo kela. Ibe tala waya ya ko ante be program o soto la de. Aha nga bunya le di lela. And then you say yes or whatever.
Yeah, it happens.
So did Baitullah attend the program?
Yeah, he attended the program.
He was there.
Yeah.
So implied, help me, Professor, implied consent or whatever it is.
Sontale.
Sontale, bari, sontale, saying ye program mo attend. Kabring ye program mo attend, ite ye t-shirt o jele, ye sonko keje,
ye jomai ko je.
Ye yaya jamme keje
imam bala
aha Baitullah man tara t-shirt to
o manke la yoti pour ka kon
itani te yedi yam we'll get there yaya jamme jomai and sonko le t-shirt to bala
plus Baitullah
Baitullah fanan bije
Anadalo bije
and donc Baitullah ye programme attendle right so it was after the program that Baitullah was arrested. Okay.
By the Senegalese authorities. So you are arrested because of what Tisato.
I mean for you, that's what he told me.
So authorities only wale for fana in Senegal.
Aning ko atelwe ya jame Burundi ku wolto.
Okay, so Senegal you wale fa eje. So saying imasamba kiti wala follow.
No, imasamba kiti.
So how many 4 weeks or one?
It's coming to 2 months.
2 months now. Yeah, I've made a like. So what are you people doing, Hanifen?
Anyway. We are doing things.
You are doing things purga bla correct. Well, I made a jail, Pamata Kala Fenko Mile. Ye Jamela audio la Moile, what is your reaction?
Alhamdulillah, for say what?
Munamela reaction or you've listened to a lot of things in
yeah, you can say what.
Okay. Say Kola, Monfen Soraje. Now ngata alla Noto Alliance to. Problem was Siata Jele, alla Noto Alliance, a divide tele fulla. Abibu Sekala site. Tarta jele before ya jele be diabola before la jele because we diabola so abu segala side na tarta jele well another side do tarta jele more of by to la mun exactly keta no
that's not like that that's not
of course there is a division
that's not like
abu seka mantra je sai
abu yentani habibu ñol bay ñola
exactly
so that is a thing of the past now things are be regulated so before
no
say kon bangale
no Allah the Noto Alliance call man bam follow because there is a two come fulale biji habibu wa come in fact before jamme be diamala habibu audio release le Allah fen call to ka foko jamme be diamala le abe nyinne fala and you people were already sacked that means habibu yalo ne ko jamme be diamala
habibu mawko
but habibu la audio ya mune foje yala mo e sot audio ya min ay so ay mune
ay min fo wala nyinti ko ke ba ko problème o min ben damangol tema amandiaye wo kamma place o min ben te buluno nga sele nga blale abanta
ako ke
momondi mi yalon ko ibe lorin telefe I make sure that mbe ngabla ya tambanoma
so that means alone ko jamme be diamula no ko no just let me come that means anin jamme diamutale jamme diamuta dulal to mi yalon ka bi jel
no but ngamin fo is very clear ako min be kering amandiaye
ako jamme ko mimbe kering amandiaye
ko ke ba ko mimbe kering amandiaye
ani ako jamme ko mimbe kering amandiaye
ay min fo wala nyite ko
yalon
mole ya paye ko ke ba ko mimbe kering amandiaye nte ngalo juna ko amandiaye mimbe kering te personal ngalo juna ko internal problem mimbe kering amandiaye jambe and whoever
you know he is keeping something. It's about the consistency.
Buba, bala madam, yalo nyadi.
Nganna Catholic pour kalo. Nganna Catholic.
And that is the question, nyadi.
Don't disclose no.
Okay, so saying let's continue. if natara ya tamba wol wollem nyaton kolti noto alliance kabrim fa bakar wol bataje ya tamba wol wi expect ko itol ning jamme nyande diamula to feed mol mi alon ko wolle be APRC just like fa bakar wol be no nyame but if more mi alon ko ya bay noto alliance that is Habibu Seka right who is giving information to mol mi alon ko wolle be noto alliance that means Jammeh is not consistent. He's talking to different people.
No. In this case, there is not a lot inconsistency. Ilamoy. Buba, mimbe kering jang. Nteni nyin problemo bije. Itele marta janna. Ya itandi ko mimbe kering imal la fala. Fonta nga moy dulalto fo ngela kibaro moy dulalto.
So nani yata mol manta diam kan?
Juma.
He was not talking to
Who told you he is not communicating to
Yata? He was not communicating to Yata.
Audio jelle findida.
No, after discovering him problem he was not talking to Yata for a very long time.
He was.
And Baitullah Fango, Baitullah also said ko ni jamme diamuta abe Yata mol baila.
No,
he said that.
Ilamoy. Jammeh was communicating to them. Jammeh was communicating to them, and the very Wednesday, Lumina in decision, he communicated to them. He was communicating to them. To the Yaya executive. He was communicating to them. He was not communicating to them. But why do I say he was communicating to them was most of the Kumakawol Kibaro Minka Finakabana itolle bulokona. Jammeh audio jelle plata.
He was not communicating to them until before the audio release. There was a meeting. There was a meeting was shortly with Yaya Tamba, with certain people, Anate, to say, Anin Jammeh. Yes, there was a meeting, but he was not talking to them prior. Anin Dal Mantra Diamukano.
Then maybe you information also.
No, but not information. I'm trying to bring out like
wait.
I'm trying to bring out
excuse me.
Inconsistency.
No. Jammeh is consistent.
No.
Jammeh is
consistent. Now you are talking to these people. You have executive and you are not talking to them.
Jammeh was not talking to Habibu.
Habibula audio alo nyare le ko Jammeh ko.
But there are sources. Wait, there are sources where you will get your information.
Sources you
isn't it?
He was not talking to Yatamba either.
Who told you?
I know.
Who told you? Did you contact them to ask?
No, but I know that I listen to a lot of your people. I follow things.
Have you contacted them to know whether he was communicating to them or not?
But is it that Jammeh was talking to a whole lot of people?
No, Jammeh was talking to their executive. When Fabakari was there, he was talking to APRC, but not all of them. Okay?
So
just few of them.
He calls a number.
A number.
It's not like he calls you individually
exactly.
or
whatever. Because ñom dudu jaay musuñu waxani. So ñi bu ñëwé tamé ñom ya tamba la doon waxal. Ñom ya tamba okay, there was an issue. Is it this how do you call council elders? Council of elders. Okay. So that was there. I don't know. He was also talking to those people.
There was one
the problem
was saying that they need to. He will direct everything to the Council of Elders, and they should be listening to them or taking direction. There was one time he said that.
Let me tell you this.
So
let me tell you this.
Because of ñom Habib ak ñi dañ leen daha. Because dañ leen accused that they were conspiring pour ñu jël the leadership of it. And you. So legi Habib ñona.
Mom ci campi Habib la bo.
Fofu la bo. So legi mom Habib dafa wax a day before Jammeh muy wax. Okay, mom deglu na audio bi. Habib said Jammeh mu ne. That means wax na Jammeh because Jammeh was not talking to these people at the time.
Listen to the audio very well.
But I'm listening to it.
Listen to it very well.
Okay, go ahead.
Habib ya nimfo. Wala nyinti ko iko ni ko ya fine ko ye kibaro futanda mako ke ba ko mimbe kering amal la fal. That's simple.
Mimbe kering.
No, that is a thing of the past. Let's you see. Wait. No, you just wait. You just wait.
It's not a thing of the past.
In a society where there was issues, internal matters.
And there were even external matters.
Wait for me, brother. Wait for me.
Okay, I'm
in a society whereas there were internal matters, and later all these matters were settled, there is no need to go back to that.
No.
If we may go back to that, it might create another tension. This is why I am avoiding. Jammeh has spoken.
You are dodging accountability.
Not per se.
Accountability is not in the future, it's the past.
No, not per se.
As a party, we should
I am avoiding another tension. I am avoiding
accountability is not tension.
Wait. If we should go deep into the matter, others may feel annoyed and others may feel happy. You see, Whereas, since the statement of since Jammeh's statement, we were trying to convince people to stop everything, forget about the past, and focus on the new occurrence. You understand?
What is the new occurrence?
Really occurrence. What happens now and later?
What is happening right
now? No. It's clear.
What is clear?
He said, "Patio nyinsanya nyaton kaya tale." From me along go ibe patio kono. Group abandon. So it's enough.
So are you okay that I atamba bondi jela baile?
Ama bay. I place all table.
Wala mo de wo manke bayrote.
I place all table.
Place table manke bayrote.
Hani de. I place all table.
Okay, no problem.
You place all table.
It is sontako ye baile executive photo.
No, you yem baile.
But yeah, from the start.
No. You yem baile. Because it was expulsion.
So memen.
Prof.
Is Yatamba still the leader?
He is not the party leader.
Okay. Jumala
Abondi. Jamele Abondi.
What is he now?
He is a member.
Exactly. Ya bayala palaso.
Let's say
no problem. Are you okay with that decision? Purga Yatamba Bondi Opadi.
I may not talk on that side.
Why? But you see, this is the problem. That means no alliance and problem of BJ. Because at all, Almi Yatambo la side Albucanoma saying you don't even want to comment.
I am a different person.
No, yeah, but Albucanoma.
No. Maybe more BJ me along Abolinia, but I am a different person.
But at all Belem.
No.
Habibu, Alni Yatambo Bucanoma.
It's just unfortunate. You won't even realize going in the cooking in Nambi along Abadiminal. That's me.
Mr. Man.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Man.
Prof.
No,
it's Ansu Badjie. He's not Prof.
Ansu Badjie.
Yes.
Okay. Ansu Badjie. Buba asking you that question, are you okay that Yaya Itambe Bondile? For me, I say it's like saying the water is wet. In my lawyer Fafamba's voice. Because the reason why you were not under Yaya Tambala, right? And you were under Habibu, you were opposing the other leadership and accepted another leadership is because you don't like that leadership. So I will not, I was surprised if you sit here and refuse to answer that question, that the person is removed because you guys did not want him there.
I was not supporting another leadership. This has to be clear.
But were you not in the camp of the Habibu, camp of Habibu?
He was there.
There were issues.
Now the question is, are you not with
abnormal
Habibu?
Issues?
Were you not with Habibu?
I was.
Okay, good.
I was.
Okay.
There were abnormal issues.
And Habibu was the leader of the other camp.
Habibu was the head of those that were dismissed.
What is the difference between head and leader?
This is what I'm saying you. No, I am telling you, Habibu was the head of those that were dismissed. Yes. He is not a leader.
Which you were
he is not a leader.
Okay,
we do not see him as our leader, as the leader of the NATO alliance or whatsoever. We see to read that those that were dismissed, he was the one that was most senior.
He didn't fight.
You understand? So in as much as we were dismissed,
when you say
we also
senior,
should to.
What was Habibu's position prior?
That was the second deputy party leader.
And what was your position?
I was the publicity secretary, media director, publicity secretary.
Publicity.
Oh, publicity.
Yes.
Okay. Publicity secretary.
More of PR.
And the director of media. Yeah.
Director of?
Just
media.
like PR.
Yeah. Just PR.
What he is doing
right now? It's PR, yeah. now, there's another person holding that position, you know.
Yeah,
in PR.
yeah.
So saying ngata Jammela audio to nga jibe. Jamme ko atele mala party leader design. That means nalwe protest kela jang. Jammela yanda sign na. Allah later. He's your party leader. Atele yanda sign na. Albe meeting kela. Jammela yanda chiala. Atele yanda fenko. How are you going to do that? Albo kela nyadile. Albe later kila jamme equatorial gina ka sign or what are you going to do?
I am not an executive member. So I don't know how they will do it.
So, but do you think that is a foolish idea from Jammeh? As a supporter of NATO Alliance?
Foolish idea
like taking up this party leader issue?
No. That is the most accurate.
How do you think Jammeh will do that?
I don't know.
Okay. Jammeh claim like abe muranan. Do you believe ko Jammeh be muranan?
100%.
How abe muranan?
I don't know.
Purkata kitiola for.
I don't know. Abe kitiola kela. Famanta Kitio Killer. I am 100% one day or the other he is coming back.
Oh, okay, that's like one day or the other. Okay.
So
I'll give that to you.
It's open. Do you want Jammeh to be president again?
Of course.
Come back and be president?
Of course.
In 2026?
2026 or later on, I want it.
You want Jammeh?
Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking.
Yes, all right. All right. So he's not talking
That's
that.
how you see it.
It's a wishful thinking.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You understand?
Thank you.
You see, I called for my bag. I was trying to see whether I have extra pills to give you.
No, you gathered these pills just for yourself. No. You got those pills for yourself, not for me. So the person in possession of those pills is the person that's supposed to drink it. So you continue drinking your pills.
No,
Likewise, you have water beside you. Go ahead.
Extra pills. So which means I must have taken mine. So I was looking to see whether I have extra that I give you.
You take pills and I do not.
I do. I have taken mine.
I do not.
So I just needed extra to
Go ahead.
So you've listened to Jammeh's ako abe murana ne andong I authority soul is kind of threat. Ite aje nyadele you've worked with Jammeh.
Threat?
Yeah. Do you feel our statement is a threat to national security?
No.
You are not talking about Jammeh's statement. He was swearing when you come, you should not run.
For me, I do not see any threat in this.
What did you see?
He is telling them what is up to him, what he wants, and what he thinks. So that's all. There are issues that are of threat than Jammeh's statement here.
Example?
Like what?
Like example?
Do you know it?
I don't know. You can tell us. We don't know.
Prof, gis nga fi so fi toge da nga ñëmé li nga wax.
No, man nuro na ko ragal. What happened is Buba. Our national security, it is more of a threat. Pour bantala banko la sojarol ya fo ko itela sojarol be damin to manya natar lañe. Is it not? Not economic. Senegalese forces.
The economic.
No, not the economic. I'm not talking about the economic.
Senegal force and economic is different.
The Senegalese forces taking at the point of Dar es Salaam or whatever. But then looking at the point in Dar es Salaam, la situation o jibe. Dar es Salaam la situation o jibe mi alon ko foreign forces kana. Yeah. No. Dar es Salaam border.
Is it not Brikama Dar es Salaam here?
No, Brikama Dar es Salaam is in Brikama.
That's why
you have another Dar es Salaam.
But wala fenkol mi be foni. Arlo iko Senegal but ye fenkol le kije ECOWAS fenkol le katre bala.
No, you are talking about Fonyi. I am talking about Dar es Salaam here.
That's right, just after Brikama.
Okay, I don't know that place.
You should be able to remember this case.
I've never been there.
You should be able to remember this issue.
Yeah, but
that is border classes.
I've never been there. But I think milbe phone intenga milye ECOWAS femko lebe bala. Anyway, I understand ko the economic commander for like there is difference. Yeah. Last time I explained from Senegal. Yeah, spokesperson. Muson Nako. I think
those are forces from Macky Sall to Bago. Oh, yeah. For whatever reason, they too know.
So, Prof, Janim Binala Molkang, what is next for you in APRC? I understand that mole konyetara nung Fabakari or Cample.
No, I'm never Fabakari's camp.
What
happened was.
But you've written something about that.
Yeah, what happened
Someone sent me a screenshot of you saying you are apologizing to Fabakari.
No, what happened was.
Yes.
After reconciliation. Purumbenga Kekilinti. Under the leadership of Jammeh. Whilst on that meeting, reconciliation, is it for us to support Tom Monjata's alliance or Ekonyeko no? Nimu untol damawti as APRC. Problem o mimbiye pour nga bang ngaji ko beke no kilenti under the leadership of Jammeh. So of course in situations like this waro min tumo min albela prim pour ali keno kilenti. In one way or the other you say kuma fono moma. You understand? Mi alon ko asa mari Jusubo. Just like what happened in the case of Tamba. Biring mitino keta ye molbe kumande mitino lanko eko ninga min tonye hako beni. Inte yamfata molbe. And internally, akakale. For the sake of reconciliation and unity.
Are you ready to reconcile with Fabakari's camp?
Anyway, I'm not an executive member, but then for me, if me enter Iko, after Bolanan Jana Murnang, they are welcome.
Let me say reaction to Jammeh at this NATO alliance issue, MC.
Before MC comes, I want something to be clear. Please. Prof, you said when they called for the meeting, who called for the meeting for reconciliation?
Yeah, that's right.
Reconciliation
I was going to but I did not want to do
Bafode.
it.
Bafode.
Ture.
That's the Council of Elders.
No. I'm talking about Tombo Jata's club.
Okay, it's Bafode from Tombonjata. Is the one who called for reconciliation.
That was where I made mention of.
Yeah. But before that, part of the reasons why we had Habibu and others was a rally for reconciliation.
No.
The rally at SSP, planned rally for SSP was for what?
No, it was not a rally for.
Yeah, for what?
It was women's rally.
A women's rally for what?
Solidarity with Yame.
That is SSP.
Rally. Yes.
So the solidarity with Yame was what the executive at the time, which you belong to actually, said they are not going to support.
Look, forget about that one, because if we want to go back to that, it may create tension. This is internal matters, and
the problem is still there. You just don't want to talk about it.
No, I do not want to. Yes, really, I do not want to talk about it because it may create tension.
Yeah, but
I will talk about what had happened. I will talk about what had happened.
Right.
So if I am to talk about what had happened, it may create tension. Before it creates tension, why not?
The tension is already there. You just want to.
We are trying to come together.
The tension is already there.
The guy, Bojang Balamalena, just to piggyback on what the question you asked, which I really wanted to ask. Is it Bafode la? What more Bafode. And Bafode is Fabakary Tombong Jatta's camp. And what is Bafode's role or position in that section of APRC?
He was the mobilizer.
The national mobilizer.
Regional mobilizer.
Okay, so well, executive member. So Bafode reached out on behalf of Tombong.
Yes.
Right? So who did Bafode reach out to?
It was me.
It was you.
Leaving your away.
Wait.
No. What happened was...
Bafode reached out to you, did it?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because I also want to reach out to what happened was...
No, okay. Let me tell you what happened.
No, Hara, don't say anything. So Bafode reached out to you. When are we looking at? When was this? When did this happen?
I couldn't remember.
A month, 2 months, 3 months?
No, that was year before last.
No, that was last year.
It was a year before last.
Is it not 2024?
2022.
No.
2023.
2023. It should be maybe late 2023. Late 2023.
Okay, late 2023. By then you were still that director of communication, PRO.
No. He was already sacked.
No. What happened was.
So we are going back to what happened was, right?
At that time, I was the director of media. Understand? Publicity secretary and director of media. Okay. Bring in Kiliroke. Yeah, for me, we told Hamidadi. Okay. In a committee set. What committee? I was part of the committee. That is mediation committee. I was part of that committee. Okay. Bring Waketa. Then later on, through Nte, Abdou Jadi was fit. Koko mi alanko ni kan kumandi. Fem because Abdou konye ko ini nyinuli diam comme iben kilo ke kan pour ni diam nga jibe mbe arrangement ke kan nyaade mbe arrangement ke la nyaade. Okay, at that time il laftana la nun suwo kono nga arrangement minke wala nyiti ko na suwo kono mbe da min to nyantana la nun wolto nga kachake pour nga jibe reconciliation no officer bijel. Okay. Officer bijel but ha jam fatale. The deputy party leader wole konye ko pour nga mitinoke in prekama because ñinul be bolan different angle.
Deputy party leader of Noto Alliance.
Yes.
And that was Abdou Jadi. Okay, before Tamba.
Yeah.
That was before Tamba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Tamba. And who deputy party leader that Abdou? Who was the party leader at the time?
That was Yaya Tamba.
Oh, okay.
Yaya Tamba wala executive wala ñing mediation team dada. Wole ñi mediation team form. So one mediation team on Abdou was the head.
Okay.
Tambala team was a mediation team to reconcile with Fabakary.
No, not only to reconcile. Any other group that wanted negotiation or discussion would have gone.
So it was an ad hoc committee. It was not like it was formed purposely and specifically for the engagement with the other people.
It was not purposely for this issue. It was purposely for.
So by the time they reached out, you guys already had
any group that wanted to meet the executive. Okay. Any group that wanted to discuss with the executive, they were going to meet Abdou Diadju's team.
Okay. So now they task you individually to engage with them.
No, to make arrangement.
Okay.
to make arrangement.
Okay.
That is as when and what time.
And then the meeting happened.
When, where, and what time.
So a meeting happened.
No, it doesn't happen.
It did not happen.
It didn't happen.
Okay.
So luma min nanga luma min di. It will la side. It will not feel.
But you had mentioned earlier on kabring a meeting okay. So which meeting was that?
No.
Exactly. Which meeting are we referring to here?
This was after the formation of this group. You understand? Biri itol man na participate no because ila modolu man na cham soto pro kana mitinola wotmule ba fo de natna communication okena natna Abdou Jaju la no ba dialan kay ko talk to Abdou ay mingo min fo, that's it. So later on Abdou anata fo ko any day itol lungo min mutado just inform me, but atefana ya fu ba fo de to place with me.
Okay,
this was how things came.
Okay.
So for the purpose of clarity, there was no meeting between the Noto Alliance and the Fabakari camp in terms of reconciliation. No meeting happened.
Yeah, no.
That you are aware of?
No.
So which meeting were you referring to?
That this was the meeting take attend meeting no minna. Wala tumo minna yenta kumandi kotake. Yen kumandi kotake.
At a personal level.
At a personal level. Yen kumandi kotake ko elafta nyinalo. So nte fair. We were going to mediate between between yes to alliance and no to alliance. Okay, in order for you to be able to mediate, you must clear out things.
So you mean for the Gabriel Command? Like no to alliance and yes to alliance.
Yes to alliance.
So what was the question that you asked at that meeting? Because Yafoko kabringa mitunoke ntelenga
reconciliation alliance min commande fal bella frim nga kafu ngata baroya ka baro sambentende wala munem Allah hamedati iko ntol lafta minna wala nyintiko we forget about Tombon Jatta and the alliance issues. Now let us rebuild our own party under the leadership of Jammeh.
So let's forget about Tombon Jatta and then the alliance. So was that to insinuate that they were ready to get out of that alliance and come back and leave those people? Because those people will not leave the alliance.
This was what they told me.
This was Bafode's team.
Yeah, this was Bafode's team, whereas Tombon Jatta dedicated.
And you went there to attend, not in the official capacity of Noto Alliance.
Yes. Not in the official capacity. In order to be able to mediate, because now, okay, you must know their plan. You must know what exactly do they want. Okay, Biru Waketa, not nga Abdu Kumandi, nga Abdu feed, nyanta mim folay. Ko, ali nga abla, murna. Because don't be yelling me along with Malafla, all come face like Afeniko, they don't want to vote for Barrow again. It will manta alliance or normal. All they want is to get out of this alliance. You understand? So saying me along with Itatali, what do you do? You see to it that you see put in mechanisms.
But coming back does not need any official or any complicated thing. No. You went on your own free will, right? You are not tied. You did not owe. You did not pay anything else. If you feel you followed them or you believe in something, but you are there and that did not happen, you want to go back where you used to belong or where you used to know. Why does it have to be a complicated process over there? Why do you have to be talking about it every time they meet you and tell you, we don't want to vote for Barrow, we don't want to vote. Oh, of course they voted for Barrow again.
Wait.
So it's just...
Wait. If not wanted Damalem, not wanted Kunkilingolem, Intebital, no more. Okay, but it is a matter of it is a group. Group. Of course, it will say mechanisms given on Nyadil and Natam be Kunolan be no understand no Lanyami. That was
so time will come. Is this negotiation?
Or it's a force, or it's a battalion
ongoing, or for a Kundutale side?
No. Oh, stop the bidding.
Stop the
Yeah, among bidding one negotiation. Telata, it was like 3 times or 4 times.
Okay, but as stop teleside. So we'll come to MC just 5 minutes because one time was sort of bad. So MC is 5 minutes.
Buba, fogna mbiri jamme bi deggu nen audio bi.
Waaw.
Nga xamne ñun def nañ ci ay waxtaan. Man def na ci audio diko analyze.
Yeah.
Diko ma gisé gaay diko ciowé di wax lu nekk. Comme niko pro waxé la suñu waxé né dafa jox national threat ci waxam yi. Man dam dé wax né ku gëna bëgg yaay jamme ci ko suuf fi Gambie moy Adam Barrow nguuram. Barrow. because tey moo soo xaftaan bu green dem ba kër Yaya Jammeh ibi loxoom pour liggéey Yaya Jammeh yaa si d'accordoon gis nga Yaya Jammeh ba da nga bañ ko nga bëgg ko dafa am na da nga ko koo nangul bi ko tey am na ñu doon nekk tey offre bu Yaya Jammeh amoon si nguuri Barrow daf ko doon jël tey ñu ko jël tey nekk ni speaker nekk deputy speaker parce que alliance boobu tey Yaya si d'accordoon ne man APRC yëpp dañ ànd ak Barrow kon Jammeh tey mi ngi Gambia fii nekk special envoy to the president au special ambassador to the president parce que mën nañ ko justifier ne waa former président la woon nii ak nii mënoon na ko def yaa dañ ko ici dafa ñu toog fii kan la fii ñi dëkk bi ñoo yuuxu ba ëllëg dara du si génn.
Is there any guarantee?
Because tey agreements yooyu tey wane na ne donc fu ma waxee mooy ñuy wax di complain mbiri Jammeh lay wax ne tey Barrow moo gën a bëgg a Jammeh ñëw bi ko def na effort bi pour Jammeh ñëw dem na ba kër Jammeh ibi loxoom pare pour liggéey def alliance ak APRC Jammeh moo bañ si waxoon waaw kon tey daf doon ñëw nekk special envoy to the president or advice to the president bi ko tey ñu àndaa moom si alliance boobu tey ñoo nekk speaker
waaw
ñoo nekk deputy speaker kon war naa loolu moo laa woon ne tey ñoom ñuy complain di mel nii because tey Jammeh waxam wax si audio bi ñëpp xam nañ human rights record Yaya Jammeh man nanguwuma ko baaxul d'accord ma si wala booy tey soo xoolee lu mu wax si doxini réew mi ñëpp ñu ngi ko fees loolu moo dëggal lapitaan yi baaxul amul garab dunda baa ngi seer gis na si solo ci insécurité dëkk bi gis nañ ko yu bëri tey lu Jammeh si audio bi yëpp ak nguuri Barrow mu neex leen mun naa xaar leen dëgg la wax.
So thinking of leadership, do you think No to Alliance should allow?
So fu ma waxee si mbiri leadership bi No to Alliance Jammeh dafa ne moom kenn la génni mooy Yaya Tamba.
Yaya Tamba waaw.
waaye ba tey executive committee Yaya Tamba moo fa nekk.
ñëpp la génne ndax Yaya Tamba la
génne si audio lu ma dégg si audio bi
Yaya Tamba la génne
mu ne moom kenn la génne mooy Yaya Tamba rek la génne waaye ba tey executive committee bi
Bojang, how involved are you with No to Alliance? Because
So, understand.
everything seems to be news to you.
so I want just confirmation lu ma wax mooy
Okay.
lu ma wax mooy No to Alliance maanaam they were always reconciliation dafa war a am seen biir because tey parti bi kayit bi tey IEC ñu ngi recognize Tombong so Tombong Yaya Jammeh su ne moom mooy di parti leader suma parti la but right now tey IEC kan la recognize mooy Tombong Jatta because turam moo nekk foofu so pour nga amal sa parti bi il faut que noonu Tombong ñëwaa yéen ngeen liggéey together léegi No to Alliance yi ne ñoom lu ngay bëgg a mooy na Tombong bàyyi fu mu nekk mu ñëw ak ñëpp xam ne Tombong du bàyyi foofu
non not pour ay jébu la ntol dol kami
Are you now assuming executive position of No Alliance?
No.
In responding to this?
No to Alliance ay wala fo ama fo executive for that No to Alliance
Yeah.
so mbatu
Mbatu
say
min bije wala ñiddi ko Tombong hannata be continuer no la place oto but minul tata be murna minul be place oto e continuer la do wala no problem
léegi prof léegi lu ma wax mooy
But Nata avec quel just normal memberity?
gis nga
non ni nata longo be kelale discussion be kelale nin kacata be benna kanto nin benda kanto ko dol be place dol tala wala ibe be place o bulala it's up to the discussion.
Okay, MC continue dem mu nekk
Tombong prof ma waxee mooy Tombong su ñëwut xam nga soo dee ba nekk speaker dafa am ni ngi am njëriñ si yow ñu xam ne sa ko di ngi àndaa yow ñooñu pour ñu bàyyi la pour nga war a ñëwaat fële beneen affaire la mu nekk moo tax ma ne No to Alliance pour ñu reconcile dafa jafe.
Why MC Tombong so decide on you know what I've had enough with this alliance so now we're calling the alliance off ndax Tombong li ko jox position boobu noonu it's the alliance so now if you pull out of the alliance will you continue to be where you are and still continue to benefit from all this privileges
waaw ba tey dafa benefit te ma su ewoon suba mu ne léegi moom ñëwaat nañ together because speaker bi Barrow mënu koo génne
waaw bu nu ko génnee moom
mun naa saas on sanga to mo su annonce on tey mu ne léegi right now APRC ñu walen together suñu parti ñu walen together good 5 years bi na ko complete
language am bi si
without du ñàkk position
si congress bi language am bi
mun na ko def xam koré Barrow xam koré Jammeh war naa mun a or
so Tombong right now APRC parti bu nga xam ne am na structure am na base weda nga ba parti yi nekk fii su ëpp yëpp No to Alliance laa mun a wax sax ñu xam ne ñoom nekkuñ parti right now nga baala ma si kaddu boobu because I is recognize No to Alliance waaw so no bàyyi suma waay la yow jënd non su ma ne baalal ma yow
suma nit ka
you ain't a party
mané ku nekk ak sa nit la MC suma ne ma ay jégalu waaye ko jégalu MC accept na sa jégalu
waaw jërëjëf ma waxee mooy
wax bi duñ ko order you are not a party
continue ma waxee mooy pour interest APRC parti bi am na nit am na base man liggéey naa parti bi to last election si ñu defoon alliance ak ñoom xam naa la gaay am ak lu gaay GDC
GDC ba nekkee
GDC
okay
xam naa lu gaay mun gis nga ñoom seen liggéey dafa yomba duñ la sonal si dara parce que suñu ne yow la dañu ànd ak yow gis nga yaaje mu defee audio bi ñëpp d'accord ne gis nga kii mu prof yaa ngi ko posé sona bañ na last time mu ñëwee fii ak tey nekkul benn waaw mu ne di continuation bu ko doon wax lu ko ci gan bu ko waxaat
non in fact am nga last time bu ma ñëwoon am naa lu ma la waxoon ndax amut
waaw lu waxoon ne Jammeh na wat
non nit
waaw su waxee na surprise wax na ko fii su waxee ne surprise so lu ma wax mooy gis nga Jammeh mbiram foog naa ne right now moom dafa war a understand ne léegi mu loo nekk si biti nga bëgg a ron parti bi dafa am ñu war a óolu jox leen parti bi ñëw nga nekk advisor.
waaye óolu woon na tombong di what has he done.
waaw but right now mun loo.
mu óoluwaat ma. man tamit ma def some mistakes.
nee Jammeh man bu ma.
No. MC.
Because
why we have that issue in the Gambia here. Then you have figures who are supposedly Prof Hara, one thing. We see that in many parties here. One person is like has the unifying voice. There can be several fracasses and whatever, but if that individual speaks, you see everybody. Kuneka dinga sokom, kuneka dinga talk, lems again, ga talk for the sake of okay, passing more, you understand? And it's working in several parties. It's working. So if that's the formula that works for APRC, not to Alliance or the Fabakari or to
But at least those party leaders are here. But Jammeh is not here.
The only difference is Jammeh. Okay, man, I'm talking about
Jammeh entrusted the party to Tom Manjara. We've all seen what had happened. Also, he entrusted the party to me. That is Yaya Tamba. We've seen what happened. So in order to make sure that all these things become history,
Prof.
he must take some actions.
How problem be?
Inte compare to that level. You understand? But hanga, not a privilege to promise that na long. No kulong mi along ko. Malon.
Was it a privilege of talking directly to Jammeh?
No, I did not talk to Jammeh.
Okay.
How will you problem ni Jammeh? Jammeh dafa wax ku nekk.
Of course.
And lolu
he has that right.
Leader, pere Jammeh ku jëkke ñew ci nopam bi. Jammeh yow la mu jël wax. Bu mu nekkee président sa problème bu da ko amoon fii. Ñu bari dañ lay jël fii. ñu toroxal leen pare adabi
booba MC su waxee loolu xam naa ko parce que bi gars yi nekkoon ci coalition téléphone am lañ daan xool mu dem ko si speaker
there are people mi alon ko ka responsibility dila you trust them, you give them your whole heart. You understand? Okay, ninte nata ko nyine bekeda nga yitandila ngankali wala nga kudo yitandila ko nyine bekering to win your heart. Of course, iba accept la ye ko roke fo nyaato ya jibe mune bekering. Okay, kadiam ite ngadiam nyi that doesn't mean that ko inconsistent. No, mba try kana pour nga long mune bekering. You understand? Okay,
that's a different side.
Man dama gëm ne Jammeh comme loo waxee ne mun naa ñu nekk président Gambie loolu fu nekk laa ko def ma ne Gambien si ñooy decide ko nekk seen président ëllëg bon dama gëm ne comme ne na maa ñëw foog naa nguur bi sax dañ war a welcome yaa ñëme ñëw bëgg yow ngeen ne yéen ñu ko soxla mu ne fa bëgg a ñëw ibi leen ko soxla loxo ngeen ko agsi mu ñëw
exactement bu fekkee tey ragal loo
so tey su ñëwee tey kum tooñ or su nekkee ne am ngeen correct evidence si moom yóbbu leen ko si code bi rek jaar la ko si yoon ba foog naa loolu warta nekk problème si dëkk bi ne Jammeh bëgg a ñëw su bëggee ñëw yéen ngeen léegi bala nga use ay protocole war koo jëlee nii li mu ne maa ngi ñëw léegi welcome leen ko si app su ñëwee yéen ngeen foo leen ko war a jaarale ngeen jaarale ko fa rek.
I think that's the most.
Foog naa loolu nekkul loolu kalaay.
Thank you so much. Ablaye, go ahead. Yes, Ablaye, go ahead.
For me, as you know, take or give. But when you ask me, I'll tell you my position.
Okay.
Please, we want to know.
The problem of APRC, Jammeh is 60%. That's the truth. He knows it. You see,
but I didn't know anything about what you are saying.
Okay, I'll give you evidence because you are aware. Everybody knows that you are trying to hide.
No, I'm not. What am I hiding?
I'm coming.
Okay, go ahead.
You see,
the answer that we all know.
You see, the issue is this. What really pains me personally is seeing families in Fonyi rot in terms of relationship. Divorces in terms of relationship because of party. And there is this one individual who could just end up within a minute, and you sit for how many years? 8 years almost? You have party militants insulting. I don't know, what are you talking about? What do you expect? You think God is going to reward you?
No, Abla, but did he force
Allow me.
Did he force anybody?
Did I say Jammeh said someone
no.
insult?
Allow me. No, but
you said
allow me. No, sir, no.
Allow me. He has addressed a series of issues between. You understand? That was between you and your wife.
No. What about if it's because of politics?
Politics, you have the
let me come.
If you want to follow any other political party, you go. Okay. But for his party, if you want to join the party, you join.
Okay, let me come. So Abla Abundi, then you will come. You know, Abla, I tend to agree because
no. When I listen
I listen to Baitullah.
Because there is no roots in
Baitullah will say, Baitullah insults akamobile ne. Okay?
Akamobile ne.
How come I can indro kela? Han interfere na moy jawet nena. So Baitullah ka fo mole ne ya jame bal konton kan. Now if someone can indro ke party do, you know, you can audio bundi
announce party events.
Yes. And so that
patrons.
Yeah, maybe
party events. Who gave these party events?
Yeah.
Okay, let's come. Who gave you the information about for me? Allow me point out this point.
Allow me. But you first must hear me.
No. Tanu sankelem tondere ga nyamati. Ka announce party events. Announcement of party events does not come from Jammeh.
Allow me.
Jammeh buka announcement or
no, nobody said party events come from Jammeh. Anyone say that?
Abe Jantende.
Abe Janten.
You see,
I want to sank
APRC is not bigger than the Gambia. APRC is not bigger than the truth. For us to go forward, march forward as a people, we must be truthful. That's the truth. And anyhow we go around this, if the truth doesn't come, believe it, we will still be in this problem.
In circles.
And it will never get finished. You see, there is no marabo much more powerful than Somala Tonye, Prof. Believe it. Whatever that you do, it cannot efface it until you come back to me. That is what God himself, who is the most powerful, said. We have wrong people. That's the truth. We are human beings. And anyone who is in that position, you will wrong. Either you will kill an ant, a snake while you are moving. That is it. Now, coming to, I'm not interested in internal party politics position. That's not my cake. Come on. If you are competent, you are relevant, those things don't disturb you. You know what you're doing. And that is it. You see, let's come to this case in point. We are all from the same place. But we must, I cannot have UDP also and I tell it to you, come, I don't tell, I'll speak my mind. Whether you accept it or not is your problem. If we have a situation in APRC, no to alliance especially, where someone who sits can cause a village, can cause somebody, can insult somebody, and during those, he will announce party candidates and party events and say, in fact, the president, former president is greeting you, whether it is true or not. We would have the assumption that there is communication. That is what we will have.
And nobody has ever come out to say
and that's
what
not
you
right.
said. What you said is
now,
true.
in Fonyi, I told you on the interview, man, I don't mind. You see, position is God, but the truth is the truth. In Fonyi, he knows families are broken up because of politics. And one individual will come out and support one family member against the other and announce in such audios, in such statements, that the party is going to do this. We don't condemn it.
We say, oh, it's okay. And now, that same circle of insults or whatever has turned back to the same people who are supporting him. Now you say, oh, I have taken ownership of my party. Apply. No, you're not debating. So I'm speaking my opinion. No. Let me put this. No, you don't have time. Person needs to wait. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You have to wait. I will give you more time to respond to all of them. I will give you time. You have to wait at this point. Exactly, yes. I will give you time to respond to all of them. Then you can interject. Go ahead. No. Answer the question. He's a PR or a very intelligent person. So, go ahead. You see, the issue is this. When a party has constitution, it is the supreme guiding principle.
Supposedly.
If that constitution is violated on a number of occasions because an individual decides to do what he or she wants, and I want this to be clear before we move ahead. You see, if there is one individual who's supposed to run APRC, there was no need for a constitution. How many of us in our house have constitutions? Because it's my house. I run it.
Constitution in principle.
You understand? No, we're talking about that in principle, but we are saying, why do we have to have laws? So that it will guide us. And this guide doesn't mean you are militant, you are this, not everybody.
It applies to everyone.
It applies.
Yeah. You mean APRC is not following the constitution?
That is the truth. They have evidence indicating that they don't follow. That is, they know that. But now that's our problem. That's why what are the evidence?
You know, because the constitution of APRC used to be when everybody was one together. So when this fragment happened, you know, and you have Fabakari them, and IEC recognized that they are APRC, which means the constitution of APRC is with them. Yeah. Right? So now, the NATO Alliance, what documents, what constitution do they have that they're supposed to abide or follow? Is it the same or it is the same as the other constitution or a different version? Or the same version?
Let me come in here. Okay. What I have seen is they use the same constitution.
Okay, that's fine.
Or they attempt to use the same constitution. Okay. But when it comes to Jammeh, who has claimed to be the owner of the party, there is no other constitution that he could use except that same constitution. Because that is one APRC. Now, my point is this. I have said it. There are issues with all parties. Right. But one of the reasons of this issue of APRC is a leadership gap. And what created that leadership gap is communication or miscommunication, or the lack thereof. If we have a situation where I have given you party, and then you have done that which I have not asked you to do, fine and good. You have a right, but follow the process. Who amongst this executive told you that according to the APRC constitution, okay, if Fadagai did that, Jammeh would have done this, he followed this, section this said this. No, everything was okay, Jammeh said this and that is it. And we understand that because APRC is generally a mass party, not an elite party. They are not interested in most of these things. So not downgrading anything. No, but the followers it is like there is that patronage that Jammeh has. You like him or not, that is it. He can just twist things a minute just by one word. And that power is what I think he, gives him 60% of control. If Jammeh had come from day one when Fonyi was, for me, what I'm talking about Jammeh, but I am from where he is from. And he knows what is happening there. Families are not talking. Families are having issues. And other things are cropping up because of the same politics. Jammeh has that power to stop it. Just a word. But up to 8 years, that is not happening. Until now, you see a situation where within those that were empowering him are insulting each other, doing things. Now he takes ownership of the party. Isn't that not really late? Oh, what is it? Is it the party that is of more interest to him or the people? And there will be. He knows. Women have married houses because of politics. And you will now have an individual who will sit somewhere and then they inform him and he will now say, oh, you did this, your father gave this, and after announce and say, Jammeh said, let me greet you.
Yes. I listen to
something. Who can accept that? For me, it doesn't matter. I can vote for you if I want to. But when the truth comes, I will tell you. Those are the things that actually happen. And that is what is bringing this issue in APRC.
Okay, all right.
No, you understand? Let's make this clear. I'm not going there. You see, to my brother, there is nothing on earth that any one of us can achieve if we don't do the rightful thing. The rightful thing is our party have a lot of internal issues. But we must face and be bold to accept what is wrong. We begin to move. But you see, this way does not take. No, that is finished now. We don't want to talk about it. No, it's never finished. Your mouth here is finished, but here is not finished now. So we have to face the reality. All but yes, we have issues. And then, but we cannot be sitting and pointing fingers. Okay. All right. Okay, it's okay. I will blame you and give you time. No. It's okay. Let's go. No, but listen to me. I have never said it. I have never said it. No, I know. I cannot wait because I know the type of people I have. It is not more and they tell me more. Because you know. Okay. So say. Nobody said here. Jammeh said in short. I have people that will release audios and say Jammeh al contour. And in short. And use politics to insult. We never had any condemnation. Buba, I said Jammeh could have done better. Okay, Abla, to get that, stopped. Okay. What do you expect from Jammeh when you, the executive that you relied on at the time, chooses someone else and you insist that you were going to contest? And this was why. Excuse me. There is anger in him. I can understand. You see, this is the point in him. Okay, say Ilamoide. Executive for have more time. You understand? You more choose. Internet manilo. You understand? Kalom balia wa matina anyanta mi sotla. But when the executive not even the executive, the constituency level will more tombon ko. It will left nyinela. You understand? Wumoli lakaito nata. Atipa lakaito nata. What the constituency level will you more tombon already? Anintela fanga at the executive level ko. Constituency, juma wale responsible candidate tombola eko constituency ko. What only constituency mo make recommend? The executive has no right. Mbe sonna wala ba decline. They agree ta wala. When that's what you ask for your constitution. If you want not, that's a very good debate. This what you are saying is not indicating that listen to me. I want to bring up something. Let me listen. Let me listen. One minute. Don't miss me. Anyone here? Please don't go in back and we will clarify. What is wrong with you? You are saying what is not true. I don't know why. I want to say I will let you continue. Okay? Let's talk on the issues. Okay, I point so lema about what is happening and Nimbeke can phone. No, just let me come. Okay, about contesting pour que National Assembly member. That is on a personal level. Listen to me, you won't understand. Listen to me, you let me just come. Okay? Abla right so hanatara. Allah party or Allah group ye modo tombo a contest. I write so the purkada independent. Allah write language. You understand? So what I'm saying is about fokan ne ko molle kan nendirol ke wo mol milka nendirol ke wolle ka foko ya jamme ko ngal konton. But this was not condemned for 8 years. Now Allah permanent is it not late pour jamme fintin and sign to take leadership of the party? Good. That's what you should answer. Good. Ela moina. Ibela moina ya understand coming for. Was not at fault. Because of this, because of what we not have a contest come. What executive modo tale already. Not have a contestant. Ateka munna kuofo. When you because executive decision not tale.
Not even the executive, but constituency
But
level.
your party constitution.
Constituency level.
It is your party constitution. Exactly, but
you are missing, right? Nobody even talk about any selection here.
It can mean drumming for. It can mean drumming for. This is where he's relying on. No. Because don't you say that Badjie can do it enough for that.
Exactly.
So this one don't but maybe not. Ate Badjie mean for atela kola. Wale atina imagine. Family la problem o suo kono. Fatine ne wulta ko jamme ko family le problem also.
Mini nyama ko diamo. Ida fa na ko.
Bara sa kenol ase mo kino jamme kam.
Ida mo kile pour
you see
because we have
something else.
Iman ni mo kala mo den fonye.
Mbemina. Family futu la problem.
We are all going to the grave. It is very important.
Ma fa man take.
No, don't be saying to me I'm coming for it. If this one is the obviously you think don't bring personal asking. Do not bring personal any personal. If you have to blame them, you are the one that can we listen? No, this is what we are bringing. Let's go. This is what we are bringing. You are not speaking the truth.
That's not true.
Somebody said that. Okay, anyone saying that's the truth. Yes, that's not true. Allow us also to dig into the matter. Allow us also to dig into the matter. It's not a personal thing that you want to bring. We are here. I am not bringing personal thing. Please just go ahead, please. So now let's concentrate on the agenda.
Let's go ahead.
Audio. I've listened to the audio, and even my party leader extract. He has an extract and then had something like that on the media. Yeah, from which I even commented. I also follow some of the comments. Gambians will come and respond regarding the audio itself. You guys are talking about constitutional building. Whether the no to alliance or yes to alliance, they are using the same constitution. And in the APRC constitution, I'm not an APRC member. It stipulates that you don't have that monopoly. You understand? To reinstate or take a position from somebody if it's not agreed by the executive or done by Congress. So how did Jammeh do that?
Jammeh in the constitution.
No, let me say. Is he using a presidential decree like he used to in the 1997? Is he using the presidential decree that to say what suits me is what I'm going to do? Because otherwise it's not possible in the APRC constitution for him to hijack that position for somebody who is already there as an executive member.
That's what you think.
That is what is in the APRC constitution.
Think. But
I looked at that provision before coming because I might not say things that I don't want to talk about.
In the constitution, the party leader has the overall powers. He can dismiss and appoint. In the party constitution.
Is it in the constitution?
It is in the constitution. He can appoint and dismiss.
No, can I come? APRC, we form. Understand? APRC executive committee, we have only national mobilizer. And national women mobilizer among APRC and national youth mobilizer, regular APRC among and secretariat. All these expositions we did in APRC, even sport pass among APRC.
But the point is,
we are talking about the current. When we have the constitution APRC, time is Jammeh. We Jammeh 22 we are Jammeh. APRC comme est-ce que le dégât fi PRO nangam yeb lolu am moy
man dem
before you come, I'll make some of this public these things public. I'll send it to you, and on my Facebook I'll also share, including the letter that day the executive he actually is talking about. All he's saying in the constitution is not true. Let him bring the constitution. They don't understand the constitution. The constitution said before any member is selected within the party to vie for position, there should be what we call constituency conference. That constituency conference will have people from different villages of the constituency to listen to those that vie, look at them, and have a decision that they will advise the committee to do. Who is sick in this country? Okay, let's say that APRC does not. Hey, everybody say if you want, let's go word for word.
Why was it that at a time because in the case of Tumani and this man, look at this. In the case of Tumani and in the case of others,
when you are done, you go. He's not going to have another time here because he has said all you want to say.
You are not fair to me now. You are not fair to me. You are not fair to government. You are not using the constitution and making it look dictatorial.
It is not dictatorial. It is not dictatorial. That is why when Nene asked the question of the two constitutions, I was happy for that clarity because I was thinking
only one is there.
I was thinking the No to Alliance, they are using a different document from the Yes to the Alliance. But in as much as it's the same, it's unanimous, but it means the decree. President Jammeh is using a decree instead of a tenant in the constitution. No, go ahead. No, go ahead. I am not there. As we see saying as we want to bring the heaven down. Wow.
APS on the jam. Wow. Don't call the hell Dahanaki.
Yes, power. No, it's not. No, it's a decree. Because nobody challenges that decision. And nobody challenges that decision. Nobody ever challenges that decision. Nobody challenges that decision. Why?
Because the party gave him the
because it was dictatorial. It was dictatorial. It was dictatorial.
It was nothing like dictatorial.
It was dictatorial.
MCB make APRC. Jammeh Dahako.
We cannot challenge because the man was dictator. He was a dictator. The man was a dictator. So Legi
gave powers to Jammeh.
Legi Mansuma was the boy. Mansuma was the boy. Mansuma was more than the boy. Left our boy inside. Left our boy inside. Otherwise, I don't want to go into the nitty-gritties of the constitution anymore. And then and I know it doesn't have that constitutional backing, that legal backing for him to do what he did. It doesn't have that because the action is dictatorial. That's what I see. And secondly, the coming of Jammeh. I just have an advice for Barrow's government. This man cited something like the people who want Barrow more, it's Barrow's government than even the Gambian people. Yafa. I might not disagree in certain instances, but they need to expedite and also accelerate this piece of the issue of this transitional justice. Like my brother here said, they've wronged people. And for us to get a proper reconciliation, we have to accept the reality.
That's the truth.
Who wrong?
Jammeh, 22 years old.
If you don't know, we sat and listened to the lead council. People come to the TRC and testify. Listen to me. You cannot react to every question that comes to you. In fact, not everything you can react to. Are you not tired? Can you give him some pills, please? Like years of energy. Because it's like he was rejecting the pills for now. I think he needs it more. He was rejecting the pills for now. He needs it more. Yeah, fam. The transitional justice, the international community is backing the Gambian government. This is something we need to realize as soon as possible. Yeah, from the reparation commission, the appointing of the members, the commissioners, and all those things. Yeah, fam. And even the prosecution and all those things. If Jammeh say he wants to come, we welcome him. He's a Gambian. Yeah, fam. But we don't have a problem with that. But now, Nata, what he has done, because even the International Court of Justice have given a concession that the Gambia has violated, I don't know how to call it, crimes against humanity and blah blah, because we reached the threshold. Because there's a threshold that they look at before ever you are qualified for that. Before they were looking at as if nothing has happened. But after the TRRC, these things have emanated to become reality. So let people accept the reality. Barrow's government, like you said, they are empowering the same people that took active role yesterday. You understand? Like we look at what is happening today. If actually want to look for justice, and the justice delayed is justice denied. They've been subjected to a lot of humiliation, a lot of problems. You know, it is against human rights. Yeah, fam. Let there be justice. Okay. And justice means that's the only way the truth shall prevail.
Okay, Nene, go ahead.
Okay. Gis nga man dama buga wax ne audio Jammeh bi dégg nañ ko, and it's not the only, it's among many that we have listened to, and it's becoming too consistent. Jammeh releasing audios and everything else. Like I say, the activist in me, I will not say, regardless of what Jammeh had done in this country, I will not say, dem den fekk ko film neka, ngeen harat ko dogat ko dur ko bem de hang ko def ko whatever. Mbolem lu ko muna dal, right? After the TRRC, everything that has been on earth, there is still a process bi ñu wara follow pour li wara tegu ci Jammeh mu tegu ci mom ak képp ki nga xamné jegoñon nako o defal nako o dimbalé nako o yokal nako. Process mo wara follow. But if you ask me, the process is way too slow because the implementers do not have the interest or the will to do the needful. Exactly. Again, the reason being that does not serve their interests, because the victims that have died continue to die, waiting to die. They do not have those people's interests at heart because it does not affect them. The implementers, I haven't seen any one of them whose child was killed or disappeared, whose mother or friend, let me not say friend because we're all friends in this country, we're all close. But close relative, like say yai, sa papa, sa dom, you know, sa jikar, sa jabar, I don't see that. Because if that was the case, they will handle it differently. And I will not even mince that, right? Now, Jammeh, President Lawon Genana. We're not even going to go back to the terms how he left here. You know, that's a debate for another time. Okay? But agree na ak MC, pour wax ne administration bi ñoo gëna soppa Jammeh comme ñeneen ñi nga xamne ki di yuxu fi bet ñaxatoy xep ñu war ko jox garab mu naan. Understand nga? Ki nga xamne mu ngi advocate, yes, I support you, but the truth needs to also be paramount or whatever. Man dama feel ne this administration, when Nene talks, everybody keeps quiet and listen. In here. Because I am no, it cannot be. I am exactly. It won't fly. No. It will not fly. Buba, do your job.
She's just kidding.
Not with me. I continue. I agree with MC. This is the administration Bohamne. Because Nico here, in the heat of things, so Nico ne legala sa la bago them visit Jammeh family and be dali and pali with them, dine and cordial with them. Someone knew when the time has passed, but it was in the heat of things that Jammeh Barrow match majestically to Fonyi in the eyes of everybody, the whole world, in the name of reconciliation, and say, I went to visit Jammeh. Has Barrow ever visited the family of Dede Haidara? It's televised. You go and hold that woman and said, I know what has happened to your husband. Absolutely. And look at the kids and say, I know what happened to your father. You have to spend all these years without a father who loved and cared and nurtured for you. Has he done that? I'm not aware of that. Has Barrow visited the family of Solo Sandeng and sat with the wife, with the kids, and said, you know what, I am who I am today because your father sacrificed his life, and that's why I am the president today. And for that, I am with you, I feel you, I hear you. And for that, I will be with you. And kids, don't worry, I got your back. You don't have to cry anymore. Has he done that? I'm not aware of that. When was the time Jammeh visited the victim center? When the French or whatever president or Ghana president came to the country for the first time. Of course, it's a president, it's a big person that is going there. You cannot be sitting at State House and allow that person to go there. That was the first time he accompanied and went to the victim center. If there is any other time, I stand to be corrected. Let somebody tell me he has done it. And victims are still dying.
Leadership.
Exactly. Victims are still dying. And for you, my brother, you are suffering from a deficiency of quick to judge and slow to understand. That's why you need the pill.
I have more understanding than you.
Okay. Well, the people that are watching will judge. From everything that has happened here, they will be the ones to judge. You understand? Who has more understanding? And of course, who is accepting the truth and speaking it as it is. I have told you from the onset, I don't scratch the surface, I dive deep and come out with whatever is there. We don't have to sugarcoat. Like your brother told you here, we all know what has happened here. We all know the truth. We all know what transpired. Right? So it is gross dishonesty to not accept what has happened and you expect that we will forge ahead. I am pretty sure your mother or your father or your brother or your sister or your wife was not killed or disappeared. If that's not true, tell me. You suffered. You're a victim of such. So you can sit here and claim, oh, what is in the past, let's leave it in the past. I'm still talking. I'm still talking. What is in the past, let's leave it in the past and we move ahead. It will be quick. You will be quick to say that. But it is really unfair. And I think that, understand, this administration, dañ wara am orma ak ngor ak yermande ak yalla ci sen bir pour understand ne ci liñ nekka nit ñe dé nit ñe sonna nit ñe torox ba tax ñu nekka ci liñ nekka ñi nga xamné na ñu ngi dunda ba tay te soxla ndimbal. It's a big insult to entertain this gibberish from Jammeh. Jammeh has been crying, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Has the calendar year changed? That's why he's not been able to come. We've seen dates being given that Jammeh is coming on this day, and Jammeh has still not surfaced. And they're still entertaining it. I saw people have talked about it. I haven't seen the government react to these audios.
That's to my surprise, yes.
They have not reacted to this audio. But you know what? Didn't they arrest Bora and said Bora's statement about Macky Sall or whatever is a national threat?
Yes.
And detain the poor boy for how many days? Exactly. Didn't they do that? Didn't they arrest Sabali and said Sabali's utterances was a threat to national security or whatever? Bio the same thing because they made comments about security officers or whatever. How can anything be more threat than what Jammeh is saying? And they're keeping quiet, giving us the deaf ear. And they expect us to just keep cool and dandy or whatever. Because if we dega sufi dohub, ñun ñep ñoy sink. Alright. Dega sufi dohub, ñun ñep ñoy sink. You understand?
Not to cut you. The European Union said they spent $500 million for this transitional justice in the Gambia.
And they're still begging.
And where's that money?
And they say,
and what
see, me, I don't care. I don't care what anybody says.
No, you are coming, I'll give you all the time, don't worry.
Bio.
I was at the meeting.
Bio, see, for me, it's a disgrace and an insult to our sovereignty. Ne suñ doomi lañ rey, suñ papay lañ rey, waaye pour seek justice for them dañ am pour génna di ñaan ci ñoo xam ne seen yoon newu ci li fi xewoon seen ngaña newu ci woon. Understand nga man dama believe ne xaalis bi ñàkkuñ ko waaye xaalis bi understand ñu ngi koo dugal foo xam ne warut a dugal foofu noonu loolu mooy the problème waaye man li ma wax yëpp dem na ñëw na ñun askan bi ñun ñi ñoo seetaan yëpp ñun ñoo war a jëlaat things into our own hands. We sit and accept that this is us, this is our country. The country is not Barrow, the country is not Fabakary, the country is not, who else is that in that administration? Remind me again. Because they are so irrelevant that I don't even remember them.
Everyone.
All of them in there. All of them in there. Okay. The country is not them, the country is us.
Yes.
You understand? Let's do the needful.
Right.
I am so scared that this misery that we are in, because of our lackadaisical attitude, our selfishness, our self-centeredness, the me attitude, you know, will cost us a lot, and this misery is going to continue for another 5 years or another 10 years.
Thank you so much. So now we'll give you more time.
No, you have made it clear, and let us remember, what he's saying is not the official position of APRC, whichever APRC.
Yeah.
Go. He said,
you'll come.
When Nene was saying, I think that's a very big thing.
Yeah.
He said, when he asked about his family, he said it's because his family is not criminal.
They are not criminal.
That is not. People don't associate that with no alliance or tombonde. That is Prof's statement. That should be clear.
Okay, allow him to answer question.
But those who are criminal, which of those families is a criminal?
That's what he said that. I want to make that away from the party.
Okay.
Party don't say that.
Prof, you can be silent. You can answer.
The likes of they had
Be silent.
My
friend, be silent.
The likes of Solo Sandeng have left a legacy.
You never wanted someone to interrupt you. Keep silent.
The people that have died to salvage us have left a legacy.
Nene, okay. No, it's okay. Allow him to answer. Allow him to answer.
Buba. Insinuate.
Allow him to answer. It's go ahead, yes.
Yajele, nyine Gambian la nafikia dandulati.
Akuma seta itelela.
No, Nene, please, let's give him time. Na time would let's give him
people time.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Gambia la nafikia dandula mu nyinati. Mbe mim foka wala njameti. Of recent mo jelle fata sirop wala ko mi yalon ko jamme fango yo mention ne
nga fo jan
we when
ya nga programme ke wala jan
ha bare mbe minna bi mbe tenti jamin to albe min fokay jamme la ko la mo fota signa jelle la bar say mimbi je wala nyit ko mol min fata even sirop wala ko mol min fata mi yalon ko ye dronol fay wol kan ye kidol fay wol kan jumale ba ko fokan jam moment trafoka ya understand
it's not for the but don't not for it's not for but don't not for
listen to me
and do you still compare
listen to me
over do you still compare 60 or 70 to 300 to 300
please
be fair to me
no I'm fair to you but
when they were talking you have to diam like ngande
thank you
no just listen alila moy ablay alila moy I want you to answer
he's
what they
from
say.
Zimbabwe
You are raising you are raising questions. Ne question or raise. They might answer. Ante phone say jazero ke.
Man question di ñino la.
Iko jumale wol diam.
Man question di ñino la. I am referring to you.
That's why I'm answering. Go.
So it only let them be silent.
Just go ahead. Huh? Please give him time.
Diri mol fata jang. Drono ye mol bong. Dili mol fonyin kol batata. Other areas batata. Jumale lota jang ka fuko woli nyanto soto walla human right was violated. Jammeh himself is a victim. Whereas Jammeh is a victim. How many coup attempts on him? Whereas no criminal also mbiala ko ibotana bantala bankoka. Ye najang ye welcome iko wol mu hero solete. The same criminals were taxed to investigate Jammeh. Is that fair enough?
No.
Is that fair enough?
No.
And we are forgetting about that. The TRC that we are ranting about. That TRC were there were members of the TRC who were even criminals. The lives of that man that came to overthrow Jammeh.
You mean Alai Sedi Baro?
Of course.
He's not a criminal.
He's a criminal.
No.
He's a criminal. Someone that took arms and ammunition.
But how did Jammeh
go into the... How did Jammeh took power? Be silent. Be silent. Be silent. Be silent. Please. Buba. No. Let's accept.
I'll come.
How did Jammeh took power?
Now let's have this. I'll come.
Let's take this point. Let's take this point.
It's answering a very important question. Jammeh power so Jammeh nara in power.
Because the only reason why Alhaji Baba is a criminal because he came in to overthrow Jammeh, right? That is the reason, because you have no other history against that gentleman. Now I remind you, how did Jammeh become a president? How?
Buba.
How?
Buba, if you are going to play fair game on me, I would rather sit. If you are not going to play fair game,
I think you would do yourself an honor to sit and not say anything else.
Go away. My friend, shut up. I am not talking to you.
No, Ansu. No.
That's what you need to listen. Listen.
Okay.
Nene.
Please. They have raised a lot of things, Milia Alongo. They are very, very important. From Ablai, Bayo about your constitution, Nene about these victims, okay? Laftale, you just answer these questions, right? To give you time. I want to be very fair to you.
If he has anything to say.
If you have answers to this, just go ahead.
But
I don't want you to personalize things.
Intercepting.
Yeah, go ahead.
You understand?
Don't personalize anything.
No. Who am I going to personalize?
Just go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Saingta.
Ntaka min fo wala nyiti ko ngawo ko arani ngawo ko ngadiam wala min keta jammela. How many coup attempts? Mku jelle keta banko kan jam mi ala ko they were not normal. You accept a criminal way bonam bantala banko ka alkata wol welcome ka fuko wol mu hero so let. The same criminals ali wol to ka fuko wol ye jamme investigate. Il lafta mo min fal. You all investigate. Ni jamme nata power to nata filter no. Iba tula jere.
Okay.
Criminal be no mal too. Biri new government nata iman modol bula. Me along they were convicted. Iman modol bula. The lives of this other Dabo who came to the TRC Ako. Yes, we wanted to overthrow Jammeh because A, B, and C. TRC nyanta minkala wala government nyanta minkala, should that person be roaming about this on the streets?
Juma like Juma.
That Dabo, whether Bunja Dabo.
Bunja Dabo. Okay, so say, if now like me after Jammeh coup d'etat, they are criminals. Is Jammeh a criminal?
He is not a criminal.
But
Even if
he overthrew a government.
Even if he is categorized under that state, he has successfully overthrown the government. So overthrowing the government, if he had failed, there would have been consequences, isn't it?
So even
but he succeeded.
He succeeded. So
he succeeded.
Okay,
so in that succeed,
if you succeed, you are not a criminal. If you because you failed, you are a criminal.
Then from there he called for an election. Then within the 2 years, he came to a coup d'etat. Then after all, he came through what? It was election that was done.
But he first came through.
Yeah, we accept that. I accept that. It was through a coup d'etat. Ni mol succeeded. Ita Jammeh pala. Mi alon ko kaytol fango ya itan diko. Jammeh was #1 target. The primary target was Jammeh.
So when Jammeh succeeded, Buba, I want to ask you, did he kill those people that he overthrew?
I don't know.
Just allow me. For Jammeh.
Allow me to.
Let's conclude. Time on Bantaba.
Constitutional coming for. More coming for ko Jammeh I dismissal without come. I can near for them dictatorial. It's not about that. Constitutional party or constitutional sembo di Jamel. Prior higher. I dismiss.
Which section? Section Juma?
I can't quote it right here. I can't quote it right here, but it is in the Constitution. I've read it. I've read it. In the same way, the Constitutional killer.
Can you pull it out?
Right now, right
now, no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Right now,
pass that.
Yeah. The same Constitution. Back in put it from where you read for your memory right. You understand?
Next Grand Bantaba, we will talk about it.
Molu. No, let's say go.
Molu. Niko Jammeh ko abinale. Buba, if I am a target or if I am wanted by the state, mbota bankoka. Mbengalo Jammeh bota bankoka nyame is known to everybody until and unless you don't want to speak of the truth. Mbengalo ngabota bankoka nyame. A boring caller. Iko ye investigation okay against him. Ye investigation okay about a banko mara nyame. Sanya kabinal. If I have not committed any crime, or if I am not scared of him, why would I say no? Let him not come. Oh,
who
why?
Said no?
Why?
Okay. Just go ahead.
But no, let's remind. When was no?
No, we don't have time for that. People are watching. They know exactly what we said here. It's okay. Just go ahead.
Government ye kaitol bondi muntumale kafuko ha mampare follow later on ekana fuko nana tamba kitilla nintele crime o commit mbota bankoka. Buba yiko.
Government statement
listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If you don't listen, you understand. You understand? Nintele crime okay in the Bangkok and Jang, Ikonga crime moleke, Mbota Bangkok and Nin combinala, for Bafala Yukani, Mampare follow. Ibafala Nina Tambe Arrestal, Nina Tambe Arrestal. Sanya Limpolangana? Ninata, Albe Minkalanga, okay, I give it, but I'm sending for no. Tomorrow, Ninata Mbemi Fokan, Walla Kumadol Mimfota, but send me for no. No, I'm part of the call. No, for Ilamoy. Mbemi Folajang. As a Dian told me Bijang, as a Kuyan told me Nadia Alamari Masatala Bekelal. Niminol ka fo Jammeh tinaja abinaja nana tam bakin la wala ñin ah nsami fo Jammeh be ñim banko marla fay do ko tay tama nte fenno la je ñim banko
wa marla
aba marla le ko teke nadiata alamari masatal aba marla le ko teke annu at the end of the day ntolle ba press la but Jammeh be ñim banko marla ngala fala ngam bangala abe banko marla let's go and see
so
Ansu Badjie, thank you so much for coming on this.
You know the funniest thing, after all the beating of the chest or whatever, at the end of the day, you have nothing to say. Like seriously?
Yes, yeah. No, what I'm saying is you have the right to say Jammeh ba Marla because you are a supporter. I have supported 100%. And thank you so much for coming on this show. I really appreciate it. You are brave to face a lot of generals.
Let me understand. It's only one person that is polite in this case. One person that speaks and is polite in this case.
Now you are insulting.
I'm not insulting. I'm not insulting. I'm speaking of the truth. Is it not the truth?
So it is not polite.
You said Gambians are hypocrites. You said the families that actually have victims are all
criminals. Do I say so? Do I say so? Do I say so? I've made mention of what I said.
You are going to die like everyone.
Buba, I've made mention of what I said. No, Buba, I don't know whether you are aware of what I mean.
People also on this platform.
If you take it as an insult, then tell
you said it.
If you take it as an insult, that's your show.
Can we listen now? Can we listen?
If you think,
Natonyafo, he is the highest level of hypocrisy. Gambian man na jang kadiam, atol le nada pour kadiam jang. Atol le nada jang pour kadiam jang. Atol mimbi jang. Atol le nada pour kadiam jang. Woto na mim fo jang, ale mim fo jang. Na fiki aba ko kono. Bare membi na. Na fo jwale, ikaye Gambians. Yeah, take it that way.
If he thinks only one person was polite here and then the rest were not polite, I say tell him that is his bread and butter.
Who is that person? Good. I've taken the bread and butter.
Is it MC?
Of course. Of course. No, MC would speak without being you understand?
He's very rude. He said that.
I am rude.
MC, you are a person and you say all the time except
You are part of this.
and now you name that it's only MC.
I know that I am excluded of it because
That was why MC was leaving.
no, was he not APRC? Was he not APRC? Was he not APRC? Was he not APRC? Come on.
Can we listen now?
I speak the truth.
No, you did not speak the truth. You beat about the bush.
Not polite, a criminal or whatever.
My friend,
I wear it with a badge of honor.
my friend, all these are because of jealousy.
Please, can we listen now?
It's because of jealousy.
Thank you so much for coming. Nga tenduka jay bake be murana halne arjuma nala ni ala kititala nga kerfainde tenduke jay bake itole nyim programme fasa ka sembentu yandi itole blodo nyim programme ko do alta kenol sang kerfainda ye kono soro la belto Gambia banko kanja mbam fola mobe yetaje milkan jibe ba fola al tenten ka subscribe na YouTube channel oto mimu kerfatu media te on YouTube al kananyina ka subscribe is just free. Technician ol Charles Elvis Ngom, Mustafa Kamara, Lamin Jallo aning sire ngebe tentuke jay bake ka taraning programme ko mo fo arjuma nala. Bye bye.
CareFinder is a real estate company that focuses on property development within the Gambia. We pride ourselves with providing not just quality and durable houses, but also state-of-the-art designs tailored to our clients' tastes and expectations. Our unique experience and expertise is second to none in the industry. We are currently building and selling 3-bedroom bungalows at Sukuta Traffic Lights and Jabang. We're also building and selling 3-bedroom story buildings at Sukuta Paradise. Other sites are also in the pipeline. With CareFinder, payment options are available. With just 40% deposit, you can get your house started. For more information, contact us on 329-5188, 727-0049, 709-8418. You can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram at CareFinder. With CareFinder, you are assured of a secure investment.